Though, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language, content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing? How you doing?
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show, right here live on YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and www.brealtv. Welcome to it. To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C minus.
Happy Thursday.
There you go. How you doing? Nice cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Word.
Caffeination Nation.
The legendary Psycho Leezy to his right.
Cheers, everybody. It's Thursday. You know what time it is. We're about to set it off.
Word up. We got the Treehouse crew, Bolton Blombos in the Bounty Jail. So Bra has taken over, and the dominant one is with him up there.
What's up, y'all? Good afternoon.
Word. Ray. We got a very special guest today. Actor, producer, writer, public speaker, my man, Miguel Nunez Jr. up in here.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here, man. You guys putting it down over here.
Hey, thank you for
Cheers,
being
man.
here. And you came sharp today.
No, this is just regular.
That's regular sharp.
Yeah,
All right.
I ain't gonna
Stay-
lie, dude. I thought you was a sportscaster. Like, I was like, we gonna talk about the Lakers today?
Talk about the Lakers.
Oh, no. We
let's
can
not
talk about the Lakers.
We could talk about the
We
Lakers.
can talk about Lakers. Need talking about.
Yeah.
That's my team, though. You know.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
grew
why
up
I
with
got
it.
7 championship rings.
Yeah, that's right.
I get one every time they win.
Damn.
Dr. Bus was like my godfather. Like when I
Really?
when I first came up, I was like homeless, as you know my story, right?
Yeah.
And so as I was starting to work, Dr. Bus took me in, and he became like my godfather, my best friend. I was like his assistant all throughout the 80s and 90s, and so he made sure I had a ring every year. And Jeannie Bus, my
Man.
sister, she kept the tradition up into 2020 and gave me one as well.
I needed a godfather like that. Salute. And
You didn't bring no ring?
also, hold
You
up.
know something? I thought about it too, because I didn't know this conversation was going to come up, but then I felt bad about bringing it up, so I didn't bring it. No.
Word up.
I'll bring it. I'll come back again and bring them.
All right, we got, yes, you must.
Yes.
And we also got E-Zone at the table.
What up, everybody? I'm glad I get that little layup and brought that up.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I know yesterday I didn't take the shot like I owed it, so here it is.
So you're going to owe it right now. And I see you're wearing that cartoon LAFC.
Really?
That's that cartoon designed LAFC splash right there.
Yes,
right?
this is OVO and Mr. Cartoon. They did a collaboration recently. Actually, the whole MLS, certain teams that
Certain teams. Oh, that's
yeah,
dope.
certain
that they're
teams.
doing.
They have a Toronto one. They have a I think Atlanta one. But this is the LA one, sold out in like seconds. Like, and I was just I couldn't get the shirt just because like while it was on my shopping cart, somebody
Right.
snagged it.
Somebody
What?
said.
Yeah, so I got the shorts and I got this. So I'm ready for Sunday's championship game where we take the CONCACAF Cup.
That's
home.
right. Have you been to an LAFC game yet, Miguel?
Nope.
No,
Not at all.
Oh my God,
You gotta go.
Really?
You gotta go. The energy is nuts.
I mean, you know, so I love sports, all sports. So I know I love it. And I told people the same thing about hockey. Have you ever been to a hockey
Yeah,
game?
yeah. Kings,
I
yeah.
tell everybody the same thing. And if you get down low,
It's awesome.
and you get down low, it's so fast, the excitement. So I'm already feeling what you're saying.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey, I'll go with you guys. Hit me up.
We got to take you. Hell
I
yeah.
promise you, I'll roll with you.
You know, because these guys won the MLS Championship Cup last year, and you know, it was nuts. They've been around, like they started the team about 5.5 years ago or something like that.
Yep, 5.5.
And they put a championship team together
In
last
5
year.
years?
Yeah,
And it's the first $1 billion club.
yeah. I mean, they're killing it. It's a vibe down there. I
So
mean,
how can we be down?
we'll bring you in. We'll bring you in with us. We'll bring you in with us, man.
Definitely want to go.
Yeah, you know, it's a great experience, man. Anybody's never that hasn't been to it yet, they should go check it out. They have a section 3252s, right? It's on the north end goal. It is nuts.
And that's where we're gonna be.
We could be there. Yeah.
Well, I want to be wherever y'all be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be with you. So
Yes,
I still haven't went though.
Oh, you still
I
got
gotta
to
go.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the weather to get a little sunny. And
Oh, you
hot,
don't want to be there when it's hot.
Nah, bro. Nah,
You don't want to be there when it's hot.
Nah.
You want to be there when it's cool, man.
like this May gray, we had this
It's
the
perfect.
whole month.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
I would imagine they love it too because they got the sun beating down on them when they're because, like, you know, soccer's one of the most, well, if not the most active player game. They're
Yeah, you got to run constantly back
Constantly.
and forth.
back and forth, side to side, cutting, all that.
And full on sprint. No other sports like that.
Yeah, full
I mean, a court is something, but all the way down
Up
the
and down.
field.
Basketball is close, but
That court ain't never wet either, though, man. Like on a
Yeah.
basketball court, like
Well,
you know,
it's not
you
supposed
could.
to be.
I know, but I'm saying it's like, yo, this is real grass
This
too,
is real
man.
grass.
Like,
You can
so
swim.
like you could literally
Right.
eat ish every time. So you gotta like it's a whole physique thing, bro. Like
Yeah.
with all these soccer players. And shout out to all of them yesterday holding it down on Leon. I saw the game. I was man, it
And
was
where do
emotional.
they have the games?
it's over at the over off of Figueroa and MLK. They call it the BMO
BMO station.
BMO stadium.
Yeah, I've never even heard about it, but I'm sure it's fast and fast.
Oh, man.
I'm into soccer, so
Yeah, hey, it's like the first time I went, I didn't recognize the size of it, right? I was like, I knew that this new team had been in the city for a few years now, and they were on the rise. And I caught a few games and stuff like that on TV, but I'd never been able to go to the games. And then when I did a song for them, and they invited me to the game, and the stadium was full. It was packed. It was crazy. I was like, oh my God, this has grown like this.
We went towards the end when we first started going.
Yeah.
Remember, it was like October, and it was like
Yeah.
the last, and then when we went there, and then we're like, it's over already. So we was just like, we wanted to go again, but we're just like, we had to wait till next season.
but you actually that was your first game going.
Yeah, like about a year, some odd, like a year and a half ago.
You got the experience of it being a winning season.
Right.
So now you got to hold everybody.
we went into the first game, the season when we first started going, which was towards the end. They did not win that season.
Yeah,
It
they
was
weren't winning that season.
That the season that came after that, when we were all full on season ticket holders or just regulars.
That's when they started.
That's when it became on like a winning streak. And then,
okay.
Yeah.
But you saw the difference from when it was a non-winning team and when it was a winning.
Yeah, they were constantly, leveling
Growing.
up,
Yeah.
growing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like building the right foundation and then putting the right pieces.
Well, good. Now I want to go.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Now it's
popping.
got to be fired up.
Oh man, hey, look.
Especially for the people who watch the growth.
Oh, yeah.
Losing season. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sometime. Well, last season we haven't really done it this season, but once or twice. One of our other guys that host the show, him and I go up into the drum line section and would play with the drum line
Whoa,
throughout
that's
last season. Like we would because there's a suite area where all of us are watching the game from, like right there. It's almost like having floor seats at the Laker game.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be in the craziness. Much like you said, I want to be in the craziness.
I want to be in the middle of it.
So I went up there and I was playing with the drum line, and it is crazy. Whenever the team scores a goal, nuts. You get beer showers, every kind of drink anyone's drinking.
And you could throw some too.
What?
Oh.
See, you can't
Oh,
do
man.
that, and
Yeah.
you won't be able to do that.
in a Laker game or a hockey game, any of that.
Yeah.
Not even a football
Or
game.
even down there, but up there,
I'll just let
Yeah.
you know, Sunday's game, I don't want to hear no ish about keep the ethics. I mean, don't be offensive, but I'm saying like they were playing dirty yesterday's game. So if a few drinks go flying in the field this Sunday, just let it fly.
Let it
Don't,
be.
don't,
Let
let
it
it
be.
be because
Let it be.
it was a dirty ass game yesterday, bro. And
Okay,
then-
wait, who was dirty? Them?
No, the Mexican team they were playing.
What?
Yeah, like it was because they were playing in Mexico, and it's like the quarter was semifinals.
okay,
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
They were in Mexico, so they, of course.
yeah.
It'll
Of
happen.
course. Yeah, of course. Especially if they losing.
So I got a fresh Pepsi I'm finna throw in the field.
Yo, is there
Don't
like
get banned.
is there like an indoor bar over there? Like you could hang out
Yeah,
inside there?
the Figueroa bar.
That's where I want to be. AC, chilling.
Figueroa bar, yeah, they got all the nice big screens in there. All the drinks one could
I'll be
need.
there.
You know, there's an Atlanta game going down next week. I'll hit you up, Les.
Let me know.
Here or there?
No, it's here. Yeah.
So Miguel, let me ask you something. With a name like Miguel Nunez, are you Latino?
My father was from Dominican Republic.
All right.
All right.
My mom was living in New York. My mom was from North Carolina, where I'm from. I was born in New York. My mom ran away from New York from North Carolina at 16, and she ran away to New York. And she met my father out, and she had a baby. And when I turned 3 years old, she gave it to my grandmother in North Carolina, and that was it. Never saw him.
She gave you to your grandma?
Yeah, she gave us to my grandmother in North Carolina, and I saw her maybe
Like a gift?
Yeah. My grandmother my grandmother lived on a farm. My grandmother she had all daughters, so my mother was in New York trying to do everything. She was young.
Right.
She had a baby, and she got stuck with a baby, so she gave us to be raised by my grandparents. Thank God I was. And my grandparents raised us in North Carolina, so I never even saw my father again. You know, it might have even been a one-night stand for all I know. But he's from Dominican Republic, that's all I know.
Right.
So they had you acting since you was young?
Huh?
You're not like a Disney kid or something, like?
Oh, hell no.
All right.
Yo.
Hell no. I came here. I live downtown LA, sleeping behind the bus station, eating out of trash, waking up every day with lice on me.
Gotcha.
And go to the Union Rescue Mission to get sprayed with poison. So I ain't doing
Man.
Hard times.
Yeah, the come up sometimes ain't, it ain't pretty.
no.
But it's when you push past it.
Absolutely. And everybody say, dude, why did you do it that way? All I knew is I saw here where I was, and I saw where I am now and the finish line.
Yeah.
And I figured whatever happens in the middle, I'm just going to have to deal with it and conquer it.
Right.
I never even realized the seriousness of what I'd done. I just jumped off, graduated in June, July, August, September, October. I wrote a note and bought a bus ticket from Wilson, North Carolina, 5 days to California.
You say you graduated?
Yeah.
Where'd you go to college?
No, I just went to school.
Oh, just school. All right.
And you had that belief in yourself, though, and that's everything.
I knew it, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get closer to the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I swear to God, I knew it. I knew it since the day I was born. My mom said the first time she ever spanked me, and I had never even watched TV. And I told her, when I become a movie star, I'm not going to buy you nothing. Every day of my life, I said that's what I was going to do. When I was started first grade, I got a jean jacket, which I could still wear when I graduated. I was 4'11" and weighed 75 pounds when I graduated school. And I wrote Hollywood on the back of it because that's why I said I was going to run away.
You were manifesting.
I said it every day of my life. As soon as I graduate, I talk like this. As soon as I graduate, I'm going to run away to Hollywood and I'm going to be a movie star. I said it every day of my life. So when I graduated, 4 months later, I was working at a tobacco warehouse company in the woods. And I got a check for $125. I said, I should go right now. And I just freaking did.
And that's what, look,
Yeah.
we tell people all the time, man, it's the seeds you plant, right? The things you tell yourself. If you tell yourself, I don't know, or maybe, that's what it's going to be.
That's
You probably
exactly
won't.
right.
But if you tell yourself, I'm doing this, I can, you will.
You will. I preach that exact same thing. And you are living proof.
Yeah,
You are
absolutely.
living proof. Everybody here is living proof. And I also tell people, listen to me. Don't worry about what you've done. Don't worry about anything you be in your past. Don't even. It has nothing to do. Your past is in your head. Your future is in your hand.
Right.
And don't ever let that. And you don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great at anything.
No one's great off the top.
Absolutely.
You got to work to it. It's the things we talk about all the time. It's putting in the hours behind whatever you're going to get
The
in.
pain, no matter what those hours recall, no matter what it is.
The heartbreak,
Yes,
because you're
all
going
of
to
that.
fail a couple
The hurt,
times.
yeah.
Yeah.
You brought up one thing that I kind of noticed as a recent too. You know how you can be joke around all you want, but when you speak down upon yourself sometimes,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yep.
when you project certain things, or like you call yourself a piece of ish or something like that, or you're just like you have a moment of regression. Like I kind of learned, like it's been hard because I'm obviously I cuss like a sailor all the time, so I'm just cussing like crazy, and so you don't notice how impactful that is to your energy that you project to the rest of the day, bro. So
Absolutely.
like making that change is sometimes very hard, but I'll let y'all know it's very effective. You'll deal with things a lot better because like the more you if you deal with things with a frustration, you keep creating like this rain cloud over you.
Absolutely.
And sure enough, that rain cloud, and then it's like full on raining, and then you project that kind of ish on everybody, mess up everybody's mood. And if you're in a position where you're like not a leader, but like you're kind of like a person that runs ish, the whole thing ain't running right.
And you end up being isolated because nobody wants to be around that energy. And we say it like there's two different mentalities, and you choose the one one to adopt. It's the one, like Miguel said, I'm going to Hollywood and I'm doing this. I'm going to Hollywood and I'm doing this, right? Then there's what we tell you all the time, not to say to yourself, I ain't shit, I ain't never going to be shit.
Yeah.
Say that too many times to yourself and you're going to believe it. And if you ever want to
manifest it.
Yeah, and you're going to manifest it like, you want to manifest positive things. So I will, I'm doing.
There you go. Yeah. And it's like you were just saying, back that up. What you said is biblical. What you just said is biblical. The Bible says, the power of life and death is in the tongue. You speak nice. I promise you, just like he just said, if you start saying nice things, doing things, it comes back that way. You think bad things, you say bad things. I'm telling you, in some negative way, it comes back to you. 100%. It's just the reciprocal order of nature.
They brought you your coffee, by the way. It's right there to the left.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, words are powerful, man. Bottom line,
Words are powerful. Hey, that's why hip hop and comedy and any sort of entertainment is powerful, because the words and the actions that come upon. You know what I mean?
I do think you have to be conscious though too. Of
yes.
Of certain things, like, because you could say certain words to certain people, and it's just not gonna resonate. They don't have that mind open, and you could love somebody, you could want to help somebody so much, but if it don't resonate, you gotta get on and move on, because it's you can't beat a dead horse.
Well, people are gonna catch it in their time, right?
You're,
or they're not,
right?
Yeah,
or they're not,
or they're not, and that's just the way of life. Some people it'll come on their radar when it needs to, and if they recognize it, they do something about it. And others that are caught up in that defeatist mentality, they won't.
Yeah.
You seen that video recently of Snoop Dogg saying, he had a recent interview about like him saying that he had to kind of like stop hanging around certain people when he kind of came up, because it's like, it was more of a mentality of take, and they don't really understand. Like, they don't look at it like that. They kind of look at it like a baby cat or like a baby like animal, where it's like, hey, that's the titty. I'm gonna go ahead and suck all of it I can and take. I don't gotta give anything back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to kind of kindly shift away from that, and that's like kind of like the hardest pill to swallow, but it is probably one of the biggest steps you could probably take. And
when you have that, it's draining.
Yeah, no, it is. It's like having literally a leech.
Yeah.
And you're gonna come up against people who are going to say things to you and tell you things, and you don't have to receive it. You can receive it, but you don't have to accept it. And I'll give you an example. My entire life, every single person, including my mother, family members, everybody said to me, there is no way you can become an actor. You're skinny, you're ugly, you're poor, and you're black. That's what I was told every single time. You're skinny, you're poor, you're ugly, but it's not possible.
That was your fuel.
You're on a farm in North Carolina. How in the hell are your skinny little black ass? This is what they said to me. How are you going to go to Hollywood? They have agents, managers, Chicago, Atlanta, Philadelphia, lawyers on TV shows. They got all of this stuff. How are you going to come from in the woods out here picking cucumbers and get to Hollywood and get past it? It's not going to be possible. You got to really think hard about your future. You make A's and B's. You could do this and that. And I was like, no, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Don't let anybody tell you or try to convince you what you are capable or not capable of doing. How the hell do they know?
Amen.
For sure.
Period.
Like B said, that's the fuel that your moms was giving you.
Yeah.
My moms used to give me that fuel too. Like, that music ain't gonna get you nowhere and all this.
You gotta get a job.
And I would still, I would still do what I had to do.
There you
I'm
go.
like, all right, keep talking.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
So many have put their talent, their God-given talent aside because they bought into some negative crap like that, instead of the belief that they should have had in themselves to push forward. And maybe it wasn't for them, because it does take that.
There you go.
Because, hey, when I know y'all have come across it, everybody at this table has had to have, but like, people in the industry that have had longevity. Go ahead, you do it. Had longevity and had a run, right? And even though there's really not a school for how you handle fame and success or whatever, like not being a private citizen anymore. Now you're an entertainer, so now you're a very public citizen. How you handle all that and how you navigate all that, right? When some come into any of this art, they don't think about that. I just want to be in movies, or I just want to do stand-up, or I just want to make songs, and and perform. They don't think about all the other stuff. And when all that stuff comes weighing in, that's when you know whether you're going to do this or not, because it's like, oh, man, go do this interview. I don't want to go do this show. I don't want to. I got to explain this song again. You know, like it just ain't for some people.
Right, because they only thinking about the glamour.
Right.
They thinking about the glamour. But when, like you're saying, when they get down to the hard work of sitting around all day on a set, having to listen to a song over and over, having to sit in there and having to rewrite it, and not wondering where the freaking this beat not feeling, all of this stuff. And then I got to sit there and I got to go drive downtown to shoot. And then I got to go back over there in the morning. I got to be there at 6 o'clock and I don't start shooting at 9 o'clock. When they realize the true pressure of the process, that's when you're right. That's when they know, okay, hold on. You know, maybe I should be a secretary.
Yeah, really. Or maybe they get like a job in the game, but it's like
some other job.
Yeah, some other job, because it's like maybe they recognize like I got talent here, but
this
ain't this
it.
lane.
Yes.
You know, because it takes a lot of poise and patience and passion and willing to work, you know, to like actually make a run.
And desire for whatever that is. If you say, if I want to be an actor, like I knew it was going to be a problem. I took everything that came because that's what I wanted to do. So, and like he's saying, the people who can't take the lessons that comes with it and the pain and the hurt and all of that stuff with it, then they're just weeded out by it. They're weeded out. So the ones that are really into it get through. And these guys can go on being they'll be different parts of the industry or whatever.
If you're not willing to take the hard pills, then you're just gonna get taken by a current in that river, bro. Like literally, you're not gonna go against it. You're not gonna be able to make it wherever you want to make it. You're gonna go wherever that life wants to
lead
you, and then you become one of those guys that's like, I used to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, you really like you run into those people that I used to do that, but didn't work out for me because it's rigged or it's full.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I decided I was gonna do.
You got. There's three things that you got to be able to maintain, right? One is, you know, being able to maintain even when your peoples ain't telling you the truth about your situation. Because people won't tell you 100 because they might jeopardize their role in your thing, right? So they might not be 100 with you.
Yep.
They're there to have your back, but they don't know whether they should completely tell you the truth or not.
Yeah.
And you got to watch that.
Absolutely.
Right? The other thing you got to be able to take is the criticism, like the real criticism, not hate, but criticism. Because, you know, therein lies if somebody might be telling you the truth, you might be able to, you need to be able to take that constructive criticism. They're not hating. They're just trying to actually give you something to maybe better your situation.
Correct.
Right? Then there's the haters. They're not critics. They might disguise themselves as critics, but they're haters.
Yep.
And you got to be able to push past that and just let that roll off because they ain't nothing. They're fuel.
Right.
But you got to have the thick enough skin to deal with the hate because the type of stuff they're going to say is beyond whatever critic is going to say. They're going to troll you and all that.
They're going to get that penetrating stuff. They're going to go, they're going to penetrate more than just, just the regular pub. They're going to hit those things and penetrate. And like you were just saying, listen to me. Everybody don't wish you well.
Right.
Even the people that love you, even your best friends sometimes. And it's not like, I can't even say it's malicious because, like he was saying, they
just don't.
They want you to make it, but they don't. They're gonna give you everything because they know they're scared that you're gonna go on to Hollywood and really make it, and you're gonna make these Hollywood friends, and you're gonna leave me here, and I'm not gonna be there. So a lot of them fear of losing you, and you're the ticket, but they inside believe you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
But so they're not going to tell you the things that's going to help you do and leave them out assed out. So they're not going to give you the best advice. They're not going to tell you the right thing. They're going to say certain things. You know what? You know, there's a lot of pretty girls out there prettier than you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they already got agents. So, you know, you can leave here and say all different kinds of things. Yeah. So he's right. Everybody don't listen to everybody. Listen to yourself, your heart, and go for your.
That's true.
And like he said, let it be fuel. You can't do this? Okay, I'll show you. It's not possible? Okay, I'll show you.
Yeah. Got to have that. I mean, because realistically, that's the only, like, in this game that we do, like entertainment on any level, that's the mentality.
You have to have.
You have to have it, you know.
Or you won't survive.
Or you won't. You won't make a run. You might you know, you might make one movie.
Yeah,
you might be on
exactly.
one TV show. You might make one album or maybe just a single. The minute you taste all that this encompasses, right? All the work aside from like whatever that you think you thought it was before you came in. Oh man, it's a harsh reality.
And you just said it right. You won't make a run. You can make an appearance here and there, but you won't make a run. My first TV series was 1987.
Damn.
And I've been on one ever since.
Yes.
Where was that on?
And get around
Tour
for
of
that
Duty.
right there,
What was
boy.
it?
Tour of Duty.
Tour of Duty.
Tour of Duty Vietnam show.
You was a young man.
Yeah. And now I'm on our Family Business. We're getting ready to do our 5th season.
And congratulations.
Yeah, Family Business. You can
man.
watch it on
Congrats,
BET,
hey.
BET Plus, and you can also watch it on Prime Video.
So Tour of Duty was the first break, right?
Yep. Tour of Duty. Yeah.
Man.
And we shot that in Hawaii.
What was the first?
tight.
What was the first call from the folks back home after the Tour of Duty?
Oh man,
break?
I was like Obama in North Carolina. 'Cause my little town was about that big.
They all had to swallow.
Oh man, it was like, because everybody was like, because when I left, nobody. This is like unheard of. Somebody running away. And my grandfather was a preacher, and it was like, Michael left, right? So it was huge.
Yeah.
But then when I came on TV, it was like it was like I come home, it was like Suge Avery coming home in the color purple. But they were all proud of him.
Yeah.
And everybody who said, you'll never make it, I knew you was
I
gonna make
knew
it.
you was gonna make it. Oh man, the flip on that. And that's the thing you got to have patience for, because you know who those people were, right?
Exactly.
And you keep
Keep it in there.
keep it in there, and they'll, because I had that too. Like,
of course you did.
there was this one dude, like anytime I showed up to clubs with Muggs and Brett B from 783 and a couple other cats, I was always the youngest one, right? They'd all get in, and this one dude, he worked security at many of the clubs. You can't, nah. And it did, and even when I became of age where I could actually go in and they, had my
Still
nah,
hate.
right?
Damn.
When we flip it and we get on, oh man, you remember the time? Like, saw him somewhere. Oh, you remember the times when you would come to the clubs and da 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 da. And yeah, I'm like, yeah, I remember every time you didn't let me in.
Damn, I swore.
I remember
when
you put your hand on my chest, and I was gonna beat you down for that, but out of respect, I left it. But yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah.
His name was Gordy. Hello, Gordy.
Ooh, he called him out. That was cold, Gordy.
He was very cold to me.
But Gordy got what Gordy
You never
deserved.
forget shit like that.
You don't.
You know.
There was others, but
right.
that was
I got
one.
a lot of them too. But
I mean, that sucks when a security guard is fronting on you like, nah, you can't come in. Like, you never forget that. Like, watch, one day you're going to be opening these doors for me, wishing I could come in the club.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
I never threw it in his face, but that one time I just said, yeah, I remember you for sure. You was
I
always.
forget the man who stopped me from coming in every time.
Yeah, it was every time. He knew my boys. I was with them.
No, it was personal. The same.
It was personal for
Definitely
some.
personal.
Definitely personal.
And I had never done nothing to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
You probably came in there with a chick you like one day.
Nah, not even that.
Just
That's
Not-
some generational shit. That's some stuff that deep inside his soul and spirit, he knows this
Maybe-
guy right here gonna be famous.
Maybe
No.
maybe I reminded him of somebody that he didn't like. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be that too. But I think it's that's deep down inside that he knew you were gonna be famous one day.
So I'm a
and he
hate on
didn't
you.
really know what it was, but he couldn't even he knew it was something.
Yeah.
He knew you still had that light.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what it was. That's what I was trying to say. That's what it is. The light. That light.
He let his shit burn out, so he was just
Hey,
sour.
the first time I was like,
was
like, why? And then the second time I was like,
Okay.
all right. And then the third time I was like, typical. And then the fourth time was like, I'll see y'all after. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew.
And then the fifth time, yeah, I do remember you.
Yeah, the fifth time was, I remember you.
You punk beater. You remember me? Went from this right here to, you remember me?
And it's crazy how that
Could I
happened.
have a picture?
It's crazy how that happened.
Yeah, can I get a picture?
Hey, I
Can
know
I
you,
get a selfie?
I know you're a writer. Like, how do you feel about the writer strike right now?
Hey, listen, absolutely 100% for a writer strike. We have to get a writer strike, and might be first here. I don't know when it's coming out, but we're gonna have a Screen Actors Guild. We're gonna have an actors strike too, probably coming up in the next 2 or 3 weeks. But right now, what's going on, and kind of give you guys a little lesson. Some of the things we doing right now, and they were able, because of the pandemic and all of that stuff, and stuff was slowing down, and then all of these streaming services came along. So
Right.
it's been a long time since we had a deal. So what the streaming services like Netflix and all the people saying, listen, we should be able to have a new media contract. We should be able to have a this addendum and this and a this and a this and a this, because we're not like ABC, NBC. We don't get their kind of advertising dollars. They get $50,000, $60,000 a second. We can't get that over here. We don't get this kind of viewership. So we made all of those deals back then. They got all of those breaks. And now they're still living by those same deals. They're able to get the same thing from us. Instead of you maybe getting 20,000, no, it's because everything's slowed down. The networks can still pay that, but these guys don't get those numbers. They can get you for 6 or 5. So they still going by those old numbers. These guys are getting their most awards. They got the same amount of viewerships, and they still going by these old, outdated contracts with all these addendums and these new media contracts, and now they can show your stuff without paying residuals.
Damn.
All of these,
dude.
all of this stupid things that is going on. It has to be a writer strike, and it has to be a Screen Actors Guild strike.
Yeah, they got to renegotiate.
Have
that.
to be.
Yeah.
And one of the things, and I'm gonna just show you how absurd it is. And I think this is something that either came out of the last negotiation or the one before. One of the things they gave up, I'm not gonna go into what it was all about, was 1% of 1 cent.
That was almost like the way that iTunes.
And that's a true statement. 1% of 1 cent.
That's almost like what artists would get in the iTunes, the original iTunes deal, whatever the record company agreement they made to license the music.
Way back.
I mean, we were getting
20 years ago.
1 cent on 10 cents or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing that's going on.
Okay, that's the template.
Yeah.
That's how they do us artists, from actors and actresses to
It's all
musicians.
the same. Actors,
It's all the same.
It's the same.
entertainment.
It's the same.
In the streaming services, that's how they do us until we go
Strike.
renegotiate.
Exactly. Yeah. And they're not going to just do it. You have to do a strike.
Yeah,
You don't do a strike, they're like, oh,
Oh, they'll take their time before they make any
yeah.
change. You have
Absolutely.
to kind of raise a flag about it so that you can, start initiating the change and enact it, because they will sit in. It's like a record company who might owe the producer some money on this album that has been out for some years. If the producer's guys ain't coming like to find that money for them, they'll just leave it there.
Right.
ain't
Like
saying
all
nothing.
that, and get all the interest till you come and find.
Right.
Yep.
Right. They will keep the interest, keep the money there for the interest of it until you come ask for it. If you never ask for it, they ain't just gonna send it to you. You know what I mean? Your lawyer,
Right.
man, whoever is your representative has to call and say, "Hey,
We need that.
we need this."
I give you an example of that for me. I was on the spinoff of Friends from NBC.
It was Friends too.
No, it was called Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was on Joey, and I was making $45,000 a week an episode, and they hand me my checks. So I was like, I'll play that agent manager shit. All my shows, everything I've ever been on, you're gonna hand me my check. Apparently, I left one in the dressing room. How I found out about it, backing up what you just said, 8 years later, I'm driving on the freeway. I get a call from a detective say, hey, listen, I'm working for this blank recovery service. If you agree to give us 10%, I can show you where there's a check for $45,000 that you can pick up at any time.
Wow.
I said, okay. And I did it. And he said, okay. And he says, Warner Brothers, blah, blah. And I contact Warner Brothers the next day, and it was one of my checks. Oh, we found a check you had left in your dressing room. Why 8 years later?
Interest, baby.
Why 8 years later? When I had done Joanna Man, which was Warner Brothers, when I said, what address do you have on file? It was all the right address. When I've done 25 or 30 other movies, Street Fighter, Scooby-Doo, all for Warner Brothers, they know where I was. 8 years they held that check.
Damn.
And if that detective hadn't called me, I still wouldn't have known it was there.
Yep.
Damn.
They will leave it. They will leave it.
Why am I going to hunt you down to give you $130, whatever residuals it is, $8,000, as long as it's collecting interest over here.
I would imagine every record label, you know, all the big ones in existence probably have a well.
I was just
of
getting ready to say that.
royalties.
Billions.
Yes.
That they just getting interest.
Yeah.
Dude, they
because
just get-
nobody's calling asking. for it.
Correct. And they're not going to do it.
Or those artists have passed, and maybe the estate don't know.
They don't
Hey,
know exactly. And it doesn't behoove them. If there's probably no law that said they have to reach out, you know, or if it is, it's probably a certain amount of time.
Hey, you got an accountant. Have
Damn
them,
right, exactly.
Have them reach out.
Dude, but they essentially make money off your money that they're not paying you.
If you smart,
Exactly.
If you're smart,
Damn.
you know,
Whole game.
you put audits down on the companies you were with. If you're in a place that you could do that,
Yeah.
Right.
to get your money. If you know they owe you money somewhere, it's about put an audit down.
And I'll give you another example. I don't know how many people are wherever you are. If you're in California, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 people on here. I could do it right now, and I promise you, one of these people or 2 of these people are going to have money here. If you go to California.gov and you go to unclaimed funds,
I just got some.
I put everybody's name. I'm not going to tell you the celebrities that I know. I called and said one. I said, hey, you got $60-something thousand sitting there. What? I called another. You got $48,000 sitting there. What? You got this thousand. Like he said, there are people that have unknown. You have relatives. There is some lady I found the other day, and I just put somebody's name up, and she came up. She's got a check for $48,000, $68,000, $28,000, and it's the address, and it's just from some oil revenue or some kind of something. This lady still lives in that house probably and has no clue she got. I promise you, if you start going there and put in everybody, you know, you're going to find 15 people that you know with money. The same for you and the same for everybody at this table. I got celebrities, big celebrities that go, what the hell? You got 100,000? Where is it at? It's everybody on this who watching this. If you go there, unclaimed funds, and I promise you, you'll find 10 to 15 people you know with money just sitting there because of that same thing. It got sent back, got put in the wrong mail address. Somebody, I promise you. I'll do it right now. I guarantee you somebody at this table.
You know, my little brother put me onto that shit, man, because I remember making a lot of content before I even started working here. And I don't even have access to these YouTube accounts anymore, right?
Yep.
So they've been up there for years, and then you start see, you know, everything was under my name, so it's like I'm like Google Payments. I'm like, for what?
Exactly,
like, yeah. And then, you know, they might have.
Yeah, they couldn't read. They didn't know how to get it to them.
Yeah, and then that's what it stemmed from, like old videos I made
crazy.
and all this stuff from old YouTube accounts. I don't even have access to it no more.
Damn.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I didn't make some crazy money, but it was money.
Yeah.
You know, it was just good money.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes it's enough. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. And the detective, you know,
He got his.
Got him.
He got me, of course.
So hey, it's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know it
you-
was there, so hey.
I mean,
I'm
you
glad.
got to break them off, right?
I was glad to give it to him.
A little something, boom, boom.
I was glad to give it to him.
I mean, why not? You know, it's like when they put you on to something like that, hey, it's significant enough. I mean, 40 racks is 40 racks.
And it's so funny because I just went to church and I listened to this whole sermon, and it was about tithing. So I was like, I got to check. So I jumped in my car. You know, my grandparents was preachers, so I used to hear this all the time. You know, you give money to the church and you going to get a check in the mail. You ain't even going to know where it came from. Money just start coming in from every place. And I was oh, that's church talk. All that are crazy. Ain't nobody going to get no, how you going to get a check in the mail, right? So anyway, I was watching this service, and he was like, some people are asked to, you know, to be a deacon, parking attendant in the library or whatever. And there's some people that God blessed to bring money in. And I was like, you know what? I ain't going to be a deacon. I ain't going to do that because everybody want to ask me everything. But I can do that. So I'll try that. I'm going to try to do this thing called tithing. So I got a check, and I jumped in the car, and I said, you know what? I drove 45 minutes to go to my church, West Angeles, to tithe. Before I got back to the freeway was when I got that call from that detective. Under my children's soul. That's when I got
That's
that
how it
call.
be, man.
Before, and it was less than,
Crazy.
I could have counted to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 15 or 20 when I got the call from the church.
It-
And I was like, oh, hold on. This is scary.
That was
This is
different.
scary.
That
This is scary.
That was different.
Whoever doing that is good.
Messages from God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
It is real, though. It is. I promise you. Anybody try it. If you don't, I'll give you your money back.
Let me
That's
ask.
not sure.
Let me ask you this, because we ask a lot of folks that like are spiritual or believe in something. Have you ever encountered like something crazy like that you couldn't explain?
Paranormal.
Because you've traveled a lot, I know.
I could show you a ghost
On your phone.
right now.
Where-
You can't unsee it. See my hair standing up?
What
Just
kind?
think about it.
What kind of?
My
ghost?
daughter is in a hotel room with a friend and that shit like that, and she's shooting, and then she goes dancing around, and she goes over there, and then she goes back, and then she says something. I said, okay, so what y'all gonna do now? She said, we're gonna go. I said, well, what about the other girl? She said, what other girl? I said, what do you mean, what other girl? I said, tell you what, play that tape back and call me back. They were downstairs crying and screaming.
Wow. you saw an
I'll show you-
apparition.
ain't no
Oh,
apparition.
pull that up, dude. Pull that up. I want to see.
And where was this?
See how my eyes water and look. I can't. It makes me weird to look at it. Okay, but wait. What we were talking about before? Let me finish that. This is how I can tell you this. I don't know about apparitions. I'm seeing any that kind of stuff, but I'm really into that. I actually did that thing, a paranormal lockdown.
Yeah, the paranormal stuff.
I did the paranormal lockdown. But listen, I can tell you the spirituality.
You did.
The spirituality thing of it is, when I first got here, I got to October, November, December.
Yeah.
I'm from a big family.
Right.
And I looked like I was 9 when I got here. And I remember I had met Kike, Gary, Carlos, Sam, and they were all some other homeless guys. And they were walking in front of me, and I was really little. And I didn't want them to see me about to cry, because that was the happiest time in our home in North Carolina, because we didn't get beatings because relatives was around.
Right.
So, and I remember, and I was so sad, and verbatim, I said, dear God, please, it's Christmas Eve, we have no money hungry, so you can't let it be like this. First, I look at them to make sure they don't see me. So I see them all talking, doing just like I'm doing now. Not this. Talking, they talking, right? And all of them. It's crowded, it's Christmas Eve. And I go, dear God, please, God, you can't let it be like this. As soon as I open my eyes, I look down on the ground, and it's $180 all in 20s.
Wow.
There's no way on God's earth they could have walked past that and not seen it. There's
Yeah.
no way. I take us all to dinner. We go to movies. We go in the movie. We come out on Broadway. You know how those stores with the counters? It's about 2 in the morning now, and I'm walking in front of them now because I'm all happy. We done ate hot dogs and stuff. And I'm coming out, and I was, hey, look. And I look up on a counter on a complete, the streets dead, everything's closed, and there's a huge white gift, all in white with a white bow, just sitting there. And I go, look what somebody left. And a white couple walked past, yeah, well, it's yours now. And I'm looking, and I went, so I had $180 and a gift. I refuse to believe that's just
Wow.
happened. And that happened.
What was in the box?
Old Spice cologne set. Deodorant, the cologne. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a good gift.
Prayer
So,
works.
yeah,
Prayer
I
does work.
really believe that. I just refuse to believe. And I was downtown, and listen, I was so naive when I get in. This I know God took him. A gay guy turned me down. let me break that down to you what I mean.
right.
Yeah,
Let me
please.
tell you what I mean by that. No, I'm
All
not
right.
gay. Let me bring to you what I mean.
All right.
I was like I said, I looked like I was 9, 10, 11, 12. When I
Right.
got there. And I remember I was walking around the street, and this guy come to me. He was like, hey, man, what are you doing out here? Young blood. That's what he's coming. Why you out here, young blood? And I was like, my name is Miguel Nunez. I'm from 640 Cemetery Street, Western North Carolina. I came here to be an actor, and I'm from North Carolina, and I live right behind the bus station. And he was like, whoa, wait. So where? I'm so damn naive. I told the nigga everything. Like, ain't nobody looking for me. Nobody know I'm here. And I go. And he goes, so where's your family? I said, I don't have any family here. They're all in North Carolina. I ran away, and I'm gonna be a movie star. Another. He said, so you have nobody here? He said they don't know where you. I said, no, I'm here by myself. He said, listen, you can stay with me. And I was so happy because I hadn't talked to nobody. And I was like, he said, yeah, you can stay with me. I said, I can. He said, you got a suitcase? I said, I don't have no suitcase. It's stuck in the bus station where you put a quarter in and turn the key. But it don't stay in there for long.
The locker, yeah.
Yeah, you got to go pay for it after being in there a while. So anyway, he said, well, look, come on, let's go. And I'm walking down. I'm all happy. And I'm just telling him I'm going to be a movie star. I knew I was going to be a movie star. When I first went to Wilson, North Carolina, blah, 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 blah. He goes, hey, stop. And he put his hand in my chest. And he said, listen, you can't go with me. and I thought, and I was so sad because my grandmama said I talked too much. And I was so sad. I was like, I won't talk anymore. I promise I won't talk anymore. And he said, no. He goes, no. He said, listen, I'm gay. I said, I'm happy too. I never heard that in my life. I grew up in North Carolina. All we heard was punk.
I'm happy too.
All we heard was punk.
Yeah.
Right? I said, I'm happy too. He said, no. He goes, I sleep with men. And as soon as he said that, everything my grandma was telling me my whole life, you know, all of this stuff came to me. And I went, oh. He said, listen to me. Look, here. He reached in his pocket, gave me $20. He said, get out of the street. Don't talk to anybody. He said, don't talk to anybody else. Don't talk to anybody, and don't walk around in the streets. You have to walk around in the daytime, and sent me on my way. That had to be God.
Yeah. He gave you
advice.
that good advice, right?
Yeah.
Especially in that area.
Right? I was, you know, man, and look, it was right by the Cecil Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, that's where I landed.
Dude, that's the
That's
killer
where I landed
hotel.
at the bus station right there. I landed at, it used to be a bus station. It's a parking lot now, but that's where the Trailways bus station was.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
right
say your
across,
parents
yeah.
were preachers?
Huh?
You say your parents were preachers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. God owed them a few favors.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know?
It was definitely God. Dude, I can tell you many things that happened to me downtown.
Oh, yeah. He was looking over you. It was their prayers.
Yeah. 100%. I believe that.
They had some credit up there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did, bro. Dude, I could have been dead.
Yeah,
I
that's
could have been dead.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yep.
I mean, because back
And then
when
to give me money and to give me advice.
yeah, because back when you came in that time, that area was grimy.
Oh, it was the worst. It was the worst street to go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
And listen, I literally, every minute of my life, including every bit of the ride there up against the bus, all I saw was those movie star lights. You know, the searchlights
The searchlight,
and limousines and fur coats. That's all I thought my entire life. So imagine the shock. And that was the worst street in the entire United States at the time.
Man.
Damn.
Did you ever get your fur coat after you
Yeah, I
got
was
money?
mad.
Oh, yeah, I did all that now.
He got out.
If you want to see me, listen to this. If you want to see me in that state, I was stealing food off of the movie Jumping Jack Flash. They were shooting downtown LA. And I was always going there and steal food. And George was like, hey, what are you doing? And they were like, get out, get out. He's like, I told him, I said, listen, my name is Miguel Nunez. I'm trying to be an actor. I'm from 640 Cemetery Street, West North. I came here to be an actor. And I came here to be an actor, and I want to be a movie star. He said, hey, okay, look. And they were like, get out here. He said, Joe, no, let him in. Let him some food. He said, listen, hold on. Go. I went to wardrobe. I don't even think I went to wardrobe. Something, maybe a wardrobe. I think that was my shit. But anyway, if you look at Jumping Jack Flash, when Whoopi Goldberg gets dressed up for the first time, I think it may be a red dress, some kind of dress, and she's walking down the sidewalk to go see him. They go. You're going to see a skinniest looking, homeless looking, crackhead looking kid you ever seen. Like run up and I go, hey, baby, what's going on? Where you going? Go pick. He said, just go try to pick her up. And she go, ew, get your butt out of here. And I run away.
I like how he just
So
changed
that's
that
the
voice.
first gig.
Yeah,
So that was the very first.
That was the very first gig, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Friday the 13th came. Tour of Duty was later. Well, I mean.
Yeah, Tour of Duty was
Tour-
later. Yeah.
Was that the same voice he did in the movie?
Which one?
Was that the
Yeah.
voice? Yeah, no, because I was like, it sounds pretty accurate. Like,
Exactly, that's exactly right. You called it out.
So that was no experience, right? Right off the street, you just boom.
Listen, I started, right? And I'm going to jump ahead because the street thing was a whole thing. But how I really got going was I was on a bus once, and there's some guy on the bus going, because I would ride the bus all day long, go until it come back around. I mean, and when I didn't first, after they told me I couldn't sleep at the bus station, I actually would get on the bus in that back seat in the winter, the very back seat, that's where the heater is. And I would lay in there sometimes, they were like, hey, and at least 100 times they was in the bus parking lot, putting the bus back in the parking lot. So what was I telling you about now?
About the bus when you was coming up.
No, I forgot. No, I said, no more bus. So I'm on the bus, and this guy's going, and I said, hey, what are you doing? He said, I'm an actor, and I'm going to this thing called a cattle call. And I was like, hey, my name is Miguel Nunez. I'm an actor for 640 Cemetery Street up in North Carolina. I came here to be an actor. And he said, oh, okay. And he told me that he was going to do this big audition for this something. And I said, what is that? And he said, this is my resume. And I said, okay, he said, here, take that. You have to get resumes. You have to get pictures, blah, 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 blah. So he gets off the bus, and I look over there, and he's, and I see cameras in the park. And there was a cattle call. You know, cattle call when they're looking for anybody. You don't have to be in the business. They're just looking for a face. So I see all these cameras. So I get off on the next stop. I go to a copy place. I white his name out, and I put my name in it, and I go back. I make another copy of it. I go back, and I get in the line, and I got the lead in that Gino's restaurant commercial, which was a national commercial.
Nice.
So he took me to his agent. because I was like, I don't have an agent. I don't have a name. I'm named Miguel Nunez. I'm 6'4", 7 He said, oh. Then the guy goes, hey, you got it? He goes, I said, that's the guy who told me about it. He said, you got it? And I was like, he said, all right, I'll take him to my agent. He took me to his agent straight out the street. He told me I had to work on my voice. And no, I went to his agent. I said, my name is Miguel Nunez. I'm from 6'4", 7 I want to be in more, send me more of those cattle things. I want to be in the movies. You can have all the money from that commercial thing. I wasn't thinking about I ain't know about no fucking commercial. I didn't know how much it was. He was like, you know what? I'm going to sign you. I like you. And I think the next 47 auditions he sent me on, I probably got 45 of them.
Damn.
Including Tour of Duty. And that was Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Got killed taking a shit. And then Return of the Living Dead. And then just never stopped.
Yeah. You were on a run.
Yeah.
And still running.
Hungry.
Yeah, I was
killing
just doing it. Just kept going. What's next?
Yeah.
And I tell the other actors too, don't worry about it. Just a little role. Okay, let me go. What is that role? Medium role? Because I've gotten a TV series from one little scene in a movie, and I've gotten a movie from one little scene in a TV show.
Crazy how that works, right?
Just knock it out. Just knock it out each time.
Yeah.
So how does the movies work? Like they pay you by how long your part is, or if you got like a little 2 seconds, like is it the same as a long?
Well, it ain't. No, you don't. You're like no. Like I'm okay. I want to pay you to do my movie. I need you for one day. I'll give you, $25,000. Or I want you to be in my movie. I'm gonna need you for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. It's definitely gonna. It's gonna be.
Oh, it's gonna add up.
It's gonna be about $25,000 a week. Yeah.
All right.
You ever been casted to play a guy in an auction?
Wow.
That's a random one. But
No, it's not. I swear to God. I was doing something somebody said yesterday. You should be one of those guys that do auctions.
Auctioneer?
If it was like for like a movie role, I think it would just be spot on.
You're the second person that said this, dude.
Or you know what show I could see you on? The Righteous Gemstones.
Oh
my God, dude!
New
right
season.
there.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it.
Oh man, it's
You got
hilarious.
that show is.
I think we could do a hell of a TV show.
Oh, we probably could. I would.
And listen, everybody work. All of us work without, we ain't gonna worry about no pay. We all work free, and we all chip in. We get the cameras and shit. I guarantee you we can come up with a hell of a TV show.
Oh yeah.
Hell of a TV show.
It'll definitely be a comedy. I'll tell you
It would be.
that much.
It's gonna be a comedy.
Dramedy.
Yeah.
I promise you it would be. And I guarantee you I can sell it in 5 minutes.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I would not doubt that at all.
Nope.
Just because I know.
What was the name of the movie with Sylvester Stallone with all the guys when they got together?
The Expendables.
Expendable.
We got to do Expendable for the hood.
Yeah.
It's like it's a comedy. And we all coming together. It's kind of like an expendable. Everybody got their own little craft. Like you was an exterminator, but you was you were like this kind of exterminator.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That franchise went up to like almost part 4.
Yeah,
I watched
exactly.
Dude, it's
I watched
right?
every single one of those. I love those explosions.
They say, hey, what does he do? He works with explosives.
I've been meaning to.
Cut to you lighting the firecracker.
Dude, they got Van Damme in one of them, right?
Yeah, the last one.
Last one.
Oh yeah, they had everybody.
They even got
Chuck Norris.
They even got old Jet Li.
They had Seagal in one of them
Yep.
too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Did
I
they?
thought
Wait, no,
that
they
was a
didn't.
brilliant idea. That was a
Yeah.
brilliant
Yeah.
idea.
Get all the old superheroes.
And they're action packed as
It is.
hell.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
ever see Reds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Red 1 and 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
That's my cougar crush.
The Cougar.
Helen Mirren.
Hell man.
Helen Mirren. In Reds.
Yes.
Oh, she turned me on that old ass. I was watching her going, "Ah, damn, I didn't think I could feel like that."
Did you watch her what's it called? It's Yellowstone. What?
Oh, 1923.
23. She's in that. Or
Oh no, is she?
she's in. Okay, there's
Is it
the
1883?
She's in the one after 1883.
Okay.
1923.
Oh,
18,
really?
yeah.
That's my cougar crush. I love her.
Yeah, she's
I
good.
fell in love with her from Reds.
Yeah, she was sexy in Excalibur, too.
Oh, in Excalibur, yeah. She was in
Yeah,
Excalibur.
I can't watch her then. If she was more sexy than she was in
Yeah, Excalibur was made in like 79. or
Ooh,
something
then I
like
definitely
that.
want to see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a young buck.
And how I think some of the sex appeal in the Reds was how she played her role, how she kicked ass too.
Yeah.
I like that bitch.
Yeah, she's dope.
She was.
She's hella dope.
Yeah. She did kick ass in that role. There she
is.
goes.
Look at her.
And then,
Oh, that's one.
yep.
Oh Lord, that's my kid. Oh, God, I would ride her back to 30.
Man.
Oh man.
I could be happy with her, I think. On that farm right there, every morning, hey, baby, come here. Let's
go down by the tree.
Let's go by the tree. We'll have some tea, and then we'll go back and watch Reds.
Reenact it.
For real. Ellen Mirren.
Eddie here?
For real.
I heard Eddie.
Yeah, he's around here or
I
something.
heard Eddie Murphy just a few minutes ago.
You've worked with everybody.
Yep.
You know, like,
Legends.
My
like,
best was life when everybody was together.
yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah. And Bernie Mac was he was a really awesome guy. Not just, we're going to go here. We're going to the strip joint. Hey, I don't do strip joints. I'm married. I can't go to strip joint. Y'all go to strip joint. And, hey, let's go club. Y'all go hit it. That ain't me. I'm married. He was just a straight up, 100% family, straight up guy.
And hilarious.
And hilarious.
One of the funniest.
Hilarious.
That's why he killed that role in that show, because that's what he was. He was like a family man.
Exactly. And all that was in
that. It
him.
makes sense because I love that show.
Me
man.
too.
Yeah.
That was all him. I bunch it to the white meat.
Yeah, one of my favorite roles was he was in House Party 3.
Oh, he was genius.
Yeah, dude, he was. Yeah.
Hey, his first Def Comedy Jam appearance was ridiculous. Like, just the style of routine he did was different than what anybody else served up. And it was like brilliant.
Hey, what is this we're smoking? This shit is smooth and good.
I don't know what he rolled up today. It's
Say it's your shit. Duh!
It's something from Insane Menu rolled on a funky field tip. There
Do you have your own brand?
Yes, I do.
You're supposed to say, "Oh, that's my shit."
Yeah, I was trying to figure out which one from our brand he rolled.
Okay.
You just gotta have one on deck, bro.
Yeah.
Just
Whatever it is, this
yeah.
is really smooth and good. I'm telling you, I'm not
Black
saying that. Because, see, I didn't even know it was his. I was really about this. This is real.
Word.
Hey, man, can I have some of that, too?
Oh, I got you.
He's got an extra cup right there.
I'm going to chase it with coffee.
Yeah, me too.
There you go. That's weed and coffee.
I don't
go
got a
good
cup for
together,
you,
too.
Oh, I do right here.
It's my favorite
No,
thing.
I want coffee. I ready to do.
My favorite thing is that first joint in the morning
Here you go.
Yeah.
with that first cup of coffee. Oh,
With some whiskey.
You got to warm. You got to wake and bake, bro.
Yeah.
That's my favorite high of the day.
In the morning.
yes.
For real, literally. And that's why I try to overdo it that morning.
You try to overdo it.
Yeah, like I'll take a really hot ass dab or
Hot dab even.
Yeah, just because I want to just start it off with a fucking bang. Like I don't want to smoke right after that. Like I just want to fucking sit there just sit in my high for like a good time. Let it marinate. I don't want to feel like because once you get here, you start smoking a joint after joint after joint. I want that shit to last, bro. That's why I try to push it to the extreme. I thought about taking RSO in the morning too.
Oh,
As you can see, there's an art to smoking.
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
different types of smoking.
yes, that's true though.
It is. Me, I like to, like in time I wake up in the morning, I read some of the Bible, and then I have to read a script. So I'll just roll up, get some coffee, and then I get into the script.
Yeah.
You never did a movie high, right? Like, have you?
I don't know if I've done one not high. No, of course. It doesn't affect me.
Doesn't affect.
Because I can turn it on and off.
Your eyes ain't gonna be like
I don't.
bloodshot.
Oh, no, my eyes don't get red, none of that shit.
You just get more tuned in.
That's called tolerance, baby.
Yeah.
It's called. Listen, you want to hear tolerance? Listen to me. I never knew this was possible. When, on Tour of Duty, the $6 Million Man,
Yeah. What's the
Lee Majors.
Majors.
He was on the show, and he played this kind of drunken ass soldier that was getting motherfuckers killed because he was doing the wrong shit, drinking too much, and he would bring us to. And I remember now, I was like, 21 or some shit like that, and I was like this. And I was like, he was like, come to the set like this. So it's just, what? So what? Oh,
just faded.
okay. So what are we doing? So, okay, man. And they act like nothing. They were like, because they knew. And I was like, okay, Mr. Major, we're doing scene 3 when you come into the, oh yeah, okay, I remember that scene. How you doing? How you doing? I start talking to motherfuckers. Wow. And then he was like, okay, all right, so last one, last shot. Then we can go.
Man.
And then they be like waiting for him. He sit it down. He said, okay, so say it again, which scene? And then they tell him, he said, okay, is that the scene?
So he was really smashed.
Crack.
Smashed.
It's like, well, that's
And then he would go, okay, hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, all right. So if I got it correct, you start the scene. You ready to go, guys? Everybody ready? All right, let's go. And knock that motherfucker out. I don't care if it took 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't care if you had to cry, if he had to get into it. Are you crazy? And then cry it. I don't care what it entailed. You were blown and mesmerized. And then he finished. He said, okay, are we going to do it again? Yeah, we're going to do one more for safety. All right, then let's do it. Get it right away. Hey, Bonnie. And then he'll just go back this, and he'll come back and knock that motherfucker out the park again.
Crazy how that.
Then he would go, okay, but we don't have to do this anymore because that was filmed back then. This now they use digital. He would go, check the gate. So they would have to check the gate after every shot. That means if there's a lint or anything on the film, you got to do whatever. You can't just move on without checking the gate.
Okay.
Because you get back home and you got the whole shit fucked up because you had something on there. Check the gate. The gate's good. The gate's good. So we don't have to do that again. Yes. Are you positive? Yes. Okay, well, listen. I'm gonna be over there and just and we all were like this.
That's a snap in right there. That's called a snap in.
I mean, that's what you call.
You know what? I didn't know what you call it. We were like, he can put it on hold.
Yeah.
And then the director who had worked with him before, that's why he wasn't worried about it. He goes, no, it's called functioning alcoholic.
Right.
He's an alcoholic
That
who can
part.
still function doing whatever it is he needs to do.
That part.
And I was like, how you can just take it and just move it the fuck out the way? Seems like if you got that much control, you should be able to quit.
True that. I mean, you know, if you channel that
You would think.
part,
Right.
you know, you could do that.
Exactly.
But
But maybe he didn't want to
You
quit.
didn't want to quit.
There you go.
That's the fall guy.
You quit at the time
Yes.
you want to quit. Until then, it's all just attempts.
It blew me the hell away.
That's crazy though. Like
I
that you
never
could,
seen it.
That someone could just snap in like that.
And right, and let it. Oh shit! Sorry, I thought that was a drink. And do it, and then he goes, and soon, and his leg would buckle. He was like, "You positive? We don't have to do it again, okay?" Okay, then and it was, and we were like this because we were all young.
When
Like
you
a
think
movie, exactly with that music you just put in there.
when you think about the years that he's worked
And drank.
and drank,
You're right.
Yeah.
Misunderstand. That's why. That's what I'm saying. As
nobody
young
was worried.
actors, exactly. Young, we were like this. All the old guys who've been there and worked with him before in the past, I knew his stories already. We didn't know his stories.
They're like,
which
"Don't
was
worry
that.
about it, kid."
They were like this, and they wasn't even worrying. We were like as blown away about that nobody's like, he's drunk, and they're not gonna say nothing. This motherfucker, they just going about what? They know they can't use this. That's all we were thinking.
Right.
They gotta know they can't use it. We thinking all that shit.
and then it went live.
Yeah, and they was like, "Thank you, Mr. Majors." Yeah, all that shit.
Back in the days, he was going.
Dude,
He was a TJ Hook.
There was a lot of.
he invited us to. He would invite us to in his trailer, and he had all different kinds of scotch, and he had these little bitty cups, and like you sit him like that. He was like, "Come here," and he would
Party time.
And I didn't drink even back then. I was like this, and he was like, "Okay, we're gonna take a shot," and then he turned around and pulled his. I
man.
throw it across his trailer. I would throw it on his floor
Nice.
somewhere in his trailer. I was like,
Damn.
"Yeah."
Hey, what's scotch for
Yeah.
for someone who never drinks? Right, scotch is awful.
Yeah.
You have to get used to some.
Yeah.
Scotch, like
You have to work your way up to scotch.
yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you try that on a dry run when you don't, you don't drink whiskey or scotch or whatever.
What's your favorite?
For me, it's like whiskey, but I lean on tequila too, or mezcal actually.
All right.
Scotch is just one step up from from whiskey. You know?
It is,
If
but
you're
it's
but it's way more smokier, and it's most times there's different kinds. But I ain't gonna lie, it's something about it that it just tastes a little bit way more finer than the regular whiskey. But
Yeah.
if you can't make that, I guess, make yourself acquire to that taste, then it's probably not.
yeah. I learned to like it
Yeah, you have to learn to like it.
through time because like the first time I tried it, I was like, oh hell no. I think you got to get older to appreciate it. You know what I mean?
I'm a bourbon man.
Yeah. I think when you're in your
Brown
twen-
juice.
I think when you're in your
Only.
20s, in your early 30s, scotch, you're not looking at
No,
scotch. You're
I don't
looking
think.
at,
Yeah, and that's why you don't see most young folks in it.
Yeah.
But I do like Casamigos, bro.
Yeah,
You know
Casamigos.
what though, be real. Like that's why I remember like when I was underage drinking, and then I continued drinking. Like I was buying E and J.
Who were those friends that
Yeah, I was buying E and J, Hennessy was like a specialty.
Yeah.
You know, I was buying
yeah.
what is it, brandy?
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
How
just-
old?
I want to say like 18.
Oh, I mean,
No,
it wasn't like 16.
Man, I'm in North Carolina. We were drinking whatever the hell we want.
But you like the bourbon.
Yeah,
That's
but I'm talking about when I had a choice. You know, I was walking in the Rouse and I had like my fake ID, and I'm like, oh, cool, let me pick this out. You at that point, you're willing to try everything.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
but-
I remember that.
But I
The-
just
the-
remember seeing like E&J, and I was like, all right, this is just cheap Hennessy.
The one thing that scarred me, and I'm sure you all got one of these, that I will not drink to this day is gin. Because I
don't get.
I agree, it's nasty.
Not only is it nasty,
I don't get it.
I got tore back on some gin. We made the jungle juice as it's called here in Los Angeles. You know, all the different juices you put in to like mask the taste of this nasty shit. You know what I'm saying? And
What is gin from? Please.
What is it?
Hell.
Sipping on.
It's from hell.
Somebody farted.
Hey, I got so
That's what it tastes like.
I
man,
got so smashed off that, and then like the next day you sort of taste that shit still in your, on your palate, and I was like, nah, man, I'm never drinking that shit again. I can't even smell it.
I think hands down that is probably the worst tasting one out. Drink out.
You know what I
For me too, yeah.
You know what I've been trying recently? Like, you know how like I always walk by the rum section and just ignore it, but I'm just like, let me try
Rum's good.
Let me try the finer rums, bro. Rum be hitting different, man.
Which one you get?
Well, I mean, I just tried like I was like, yo, I'm gonna keep it between like $60 to $80. If I'm gonna try it out, I don't want to go anything longer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then I just picked a random bottle with some tiki motherfucker on it, and I was just like,
Okay, I'm gonna try it. That's why I want
Yeah.
a tiki on it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Rum's
I
good.
saw it in
Because I
Venezuela.
like rum, but I don't drink it. But I did like it.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a sweeter experience compared to whiskey, but it's kind of cool if like
It's a lot of sugar,
I
but
don't. But
it's good.
But I wouldn't say it's cool for.
What's the high though?
It's I want to say it's like the sativa of brown.
I'll
thing.
say this:
Yeah.
you could
that's
Rum's
drink
good.
more rum than you could whiskey. That's for sure.
All right, rum, tequila, whiskey. You guys might want to send us tons of bottles here.
Yes.
At 591 Los Angeles, and we're gonna do this on the air. So you guys, we're gonna. Hey guys, we're not holding it to those brands. Send us right here. We're gonna taste it. We're gonna give you guys right here. Send your brands in today.
What he said.
Motherfuckers will
Send
come
your
drop off
brands in.
bottles right now.
What he
Drop
said.
off bottle,
goddamn.
and it could be water. It could be mineral water, vitamin water. We're gonna tell you the truth. If your water stank, we're gonna tell you it stank.
Hell yeah,
Your
water
water
tank.
Yeah.
It
You know, we're gonna matter of fact, we're gonna go bang, and today, part of the show today is this what it says it is? And we're gonna test different products, and we're gonna have them here. We're gonna give you guys, you're gonna get a lot of viewerships because you're gonna see your product, and we're gonna taste them here, and we're gonna vote a winner.
Boom.
So
do
hey,
it.
get your stuff promoted right here.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost you though. Don't think nothing come free.
Yeah. That's right. God damn it. What he said again.
Absolutely.
What he said again.
All right. It's that time for the submissions.
Want some more?
Hey, I still got some.
Hey, you still got it
Oh,
right.
you got?
Take a toast. Huh?
Down.
Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for submissions.
I like that beat. That's a big hit right there, dude.
Yeah, one of our fans knocked
That would be a
us out.
fucking hit right there.
Time for submissions.
Promise you.
Time for submissions. Time for submissions.
Don't bring.
Time for submissions.
All right.
All right.
These are from the good folks in the insane asylum. Let's go.
Yeah, that is correct. And
Time for
the first
submission.
one is for Colton.
Oh. Bring it. Free Colt.
Free Colton. Yeah, he's in the bounty jail right now. You know what I'm
man.
saying? He's doing a week and a half for warrants that accumulated throughout his life.
Way to go, Colton.
And he don't want to pay them no money, so he just go give him his time.
Come on, Colton.
He's on the run. All right.
Pull through.
Pull through, man. That was sent by Mike.
Call me collect.
All right.
Oh, we collect.
Call me collect. Don't
I
call
got
me.
you. I got you.
Damn.
Hey, now you can know they can. You know you can. What is it called? I think I'm talking with my friend. They can text with you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they can text and video call. What is it? Hold on. Oh, it's called Getting Out. It's an app called Getting Out. And they can download that app, and now they can put the little pads in there. They can video
Send
chat. But it
pictures
costs
and
money.
stuff?
No, you can straight video chat if you want to do it.
Oh.
But it costs money. And they can text.
Yeah, if you're paranoid, you don't get on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
If you
saying?
got some money, they'll put it in your cell. It costs money though.
True that.
Right.
I got my friends and close friends and a few family members that I put that little thing on their books monthly. So now they get a pad. They can text me, a video call, beep beep.
Family and
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Hell yeah, that's cool. You can communicate with family if
Yeah.
someone's
Communication is a
fortunate.
good key for me.
Girlfriend or
Yeah, keeps them locked into the world in a different way. because some,
Right.
when you think about some of these dudes who got maybe locked up 20 years ago, they're just getting out.
Yeah.
Things have changed like
Oh my
drastically.
God, drastically.
So like when you have something like that and people can show them, hey, this is what's going on right now.
It opens up their mind.
Yeah.
It's a difference between having your body locked up, but if you got your body locked up and no outside and your mind locked up as well, that has to be a double torture.
I think having something like that would help them adjust.
Yeah, I think that's why they're doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I agree with that.
That's a good plan. All right.
This next one is from Strippers Love My Pole, the beautiful wife, and my best man, my dog, boy. Hope to get some shout outs tonight.
All right. Hey, congratulations.
Dog of honor.
Hell yeah.
Shout out. That's
Dog
dope.
of
Look
honor.
at his little bow tie though. That's
awesome.
dope. Dude,
Yeah,
I
he's-
love that.
He's styling.
He's to the nines right here.
Right?
K9 to the nines.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Y'all have a fun and impactful honeymoon.
Yes, sir. Send us a ticket. We'll come out there and sing.
Well, yes, we will come harmonize like they used to by the fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All of it.
Doo-wop style. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Who's singing baritone? I think I can do that. I'll do the baritone.
I'll meet you.
Someone else do falsetto.
I can do falsetto.
All right, see, we got a group.
I'll bring the turntables.
I feel in.
Jigga jigga. All right. Next.
This next one is from Musty One from the members
Oh.
site.
Oh.
Wifey
Okay.
killing it. Nutella drizzle, vanilla ice cream, topped with strawberry whipped cream.
What?
I told her.
Are those
we gotta
donuts?
Get some medicated ones, body.
That shit looks good.
I
bro.
think it's
Yeah, I
ice.
don't give a damn if it's got medication in it or not. It's got enough in it. That looks hella good.
Strawberry whipped cream. Oh my
And
god.
donuts? Are that donuts?
I think those are like little shortcakes.
Shortcakes. Just vanilla ice cream itself.
Okay,
that's
why are
amazing.
you sending this in? Bring one over here.
This is what they do to us, Miguel.
Yeah, y'all should be delivering these.
They torture us like this.
Deliver it here. If you deliver it, don't you know it's going to be on air? Exactly.
Oh, they know.
You deliver it here, guys. We're gonna put up something where you guys can start, submitting on the website what you have and what you want to come on and have us check out.
Yeah, send it.
We
to
need
us.
10
And we're
of
gonna
these.
go through and we're gonna pick some, and if we really like it enough, we might invite whoever the create. Matter of fact, we will invite whoever the creator or the owner is. We're gonna
That's
invite you
right.
on the show.
Come on.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna invite you on the show.
That's right.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Make it right here in front of us.
Yeah, you going in here showing it on that. Listen, we can have you right here talking about your shit.
Pull up.
Yeah, pull up, drop off.
Get you drunk.
Let's talk about it.
That's right. You got-
And they get,
Oh.
ooh, shit.
Okay.
Okay,
This
now,
one's from
This is
Scott.
nice presentation here.
yeah,
It's a good presentation.
Yeah.
bro.
Spaghetti needs a little bit more sauce, bro.
That's
I agree with that. That was
Yeah,
gonna be
that's fine.
exactly what I was getting ready to say.
I don't know if that's like regular spaghetti though.
It's looking like mealworms.
It's like a butter sauce, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's or like a garlic sauce. No,
Yeah.
Maybe a garlic. Yeah.
Sauce.
but I see what you're saying. I feel you. But mealworms, they're smaller.
I know,
But
but
maybe it's butter.
I don't know.
Hey, yo, maybe it's butter.
I think it's a good presentation, right?
I like the asparagus.
But
I
you
like
like red sauce on your pasta.
no, I mean, I just thought it could have been like creamy or something. It just looks a little bit like if this shit was vegan spaghetti or some shit.
That's not supposed to be,
Yeah,
though. That's what it
little
looks like.
saucy or something.
Well, there's all kinds of style of pasta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the shrimp though. The shrimp is fire though.
He says not
He
sure
came
what
with the. Go ahead.
He says not sure what I did right recently, but my wife is treating me well. Tomatoes, shallots, capers, spinach, lemon, and white wine in the sauce
Okay.
or the pasta.
Okay.
And those are actually prawns.
I know they look good.
You made him cry, man. Oh. All right, next.
All right, next one.
Cut.
Oh wow.
This bad boy.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, damn, that
The
looks
start
good.
off.
That's
That looks like it has bacon on the side. Is it wrapped in bacon?
Is this Hawk?
Yes, yes, that's bacon
Is
right
this
there.
Utah Hawk right here?
This is Sir Indica
Utah
from
Hawk.
the Discord.
That shit look good.
Bacon wrapped stuffed pork tenderloin.
Okay, I want some.
It's who from the Discord?
And where is this
Sir
from?
Indica.
Where is they from? Where this from?
This is from the Discord. They sent us.
I know, but where is Discord in Los Angeles?
no, that's a site.
Well, no, it's a site.
Oh, yeah, I want to find out.
Oh, wow.
There it
That's
is.
just at their house.
That's like the hash hole
This
of
is at
pork
their
tenderloin.
house.
Any of you
Imagine.
people in Los Angeles? Any of you people in Los Angeles? I know a lot of you guys are from land. We might hit 5 that's not, but we might hit 3 or if you're in Los Angeles, just, we call it drop it off. Let us
it
talk
off.
about it.
Hey,
Is that a pork hash hole?
Yeah,
delicious.
I don't know. It
that
looks good.
seems-
I hope it's
that-
a female pork.
that looks delicious.
It really does.
Does though
But what is it?
stuff?
It's a
Pork tenderloin.
pork
It's- I guess-
tenderloin.
No, but what is it stuffed with?
I guess it's like, how like
Homemade.
say they do some meatloafs, they probably just put stuffing. in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like stuffing of some
cheeses.
That's got
Cheese
dressing,
and things.
dressing and stuffing. Yeah, I love
Cottage
that.
cheese.
Oh shit, that look good. We can do that again.
and then
Any more?
and then it's wrapped with bacon.
Oh, you just get a slice like meatloaf.
Yeah. Damn. They be at work. All right.
That's pretty bomb.
Bart.
Damn.
Hey, shout out to Bart for making food yesterday though.
Yeah, Bart's brought in. Yeah, he brought in some good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Get smaller bread next time though.
Bart, you need smaller bread. They love the food, but they need smaller bread.
Yeah,
was the bread?
according to Isa,
For the chopped cheese, I'm just saying there was like a little bit too much bread.
you could have just stuffed more.
I didn't want to ask for that much meat. I thought it was appropriate about meat, but I just thought there could have been like
Man, don't be criticizing. How did it taste?
it tasted
it was
good.
awesome.
That's what I'm
See?
saying. Shout out to Bart for making food.
It tastes great. So don't pay no attention to this is just little bitty people. They got different tastes. But the bottom line is it tastes great.
Tastes great.
Yeah, it was.
What was it?
It was chopped cheese.
What the fuck? Chopped cheese.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
But did it have any meat?
yes, it was
Yeah.
beef
Oh.
with cheese in it.
So it's pretty
Oh,
much.
that sound good.
Yeah, it's like the Philly cheesesteak.
with peppers
Ooh.
and all this.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak.
It's like
Yeah.
a Philly cheesesteak. Fuck the cheeseburger.
Oh, but where is Bart today?
Yeah, he's
what I'm
absent today.
That's what I'm saying.
Unfortunately, he's absent today.
Bart quit.
Next time you come on, we're gonna have
Yeah,
him
that's
here.
Bart's music.
Yeah, you got to try his food.
Yeah, you gotta try.
Yeah, well, okay, well, who we got today?
I wish we had somebody
If only.
because they're making me hungry right now.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I swear. Yeah,
still-
well, listen, if we don't have food, can we see one more food thing?
Oh, we got.
Oh, there's
yeah,
quality. Yeah.
This is what they do to us every day.
Hold on. Damn, they make y'all watch food when you don't even have no food. And I don't think I
Yeah.
ate since yesterday at 3.
Not just
Damn,
food.
bro.
Because she told me they're going to, they're going to have a spread of food out for you, everything.
She lied.
Oh man.
She didn't say that. I'm just kidding. Hey, what is that? Oh, no, that don't look good.
This is called the hash hole, right? Where
Oh, yeah, that look good.
there's a that piece of hash that's right there in the middle, and then they'll roll that, and it'll be right there in the center, and it is.
Wait, what is that in the center? Hash?
hash? Yeah,
Okay, where is this?
A wax mealworm.
probably here in Cali.
Okay, where are you at, dummies? Listen to me. All you need, what is it called right there? Go to this left, to the left. We can see the name of it.
Oh, it's a funky field tip. That's what
Okay, it's a funky. Oh, that's just a field tip. But listen, whoever this is, if you watching this, or if you know anybody who does this, or if you know the people that have got, you're dumb. No, you're not. I'm just kidding. You should drop off and come out. Let's talk about how you wrote it and how you do all of that. You know what I'm saying? You posting it there, you get way more from me. I got 1 million followers, so we can work with that.
I need some rolling lessons myself.
Oh yeah,
me too.
he does.
That's my worst thing. I can't roll.
A lot of
Oh
people.
man, you gotta
don't.
learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
neither.
it takes some time, and if you got good guidance, be rolling in no time.
Well, I need some guidance.
Oh,
My shit be still pregnant.
you need another one? Hold on. Here, pass it down in case he
My
needs.
shit be still pregnant.
Casey needs.
I'll be rolling. I'll be rolling the bullets. These
Hell
guys
no, I'm gonna take this
laugh
home.
at me.
All right, that's cool too. Enjoy. All right, what else you got, Bolton?
Oh,
I mean, sorry,
Damn.
I forgot. He's in the Cali right now doing a week. Sorry, rah rah.
It's all good.
Boltonator.
What you got?
His name is Ra Ra, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that last one was from Bull Moose, and this next one is from Derek McDuffel. Look at this bad boy.
Oh
over
man,
here.
where's Burt Reynolds?
Oh man,
That is
Smokey and
beautiful.
the Bandit.
Does
buddy.
it come with Burt Reynolds
That's how people car.
and Sally Field?
Crazy?
Damn, that's a pretty car, though. You gotta get
Damn,
it.
look at that.
It's the classic, right?
It's cherry as
Real
hell.
classic.
Yeah, he says, what's up, everyone at the table and the THC? I wanted to wish B an early happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
And I was wondering if I could get a birthday shout out. The
Happy-
wife and I taking my Bandit Trans Am for a drive up to Tennessee for a big Pontiac car show.
All right, happy birthday, man, and drive safe. And thank you very much. Those are some wheels right there.
That car is beautiful.
Wow.
Yes.
Cherry, it was clean.
Yeah, it looked pretty clean.
And
I just watched Smokey and the Bandit the other day.
Classic.
Well, I wonder where he is and how far it is. And when did you drive your car all the way down there?
He said he was going to Tennessee.
But where is that? Where
Was he in?
Yeah.
Midwest.
Yeah, it can't be far because I'm sure
Yeah.
you wouldn't drive it all across.
Yeah, you ain't gonna
if it's
put
a
all that
classic.
miles
Yeah,
on it,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He
Just
says
like the
that-
movie.
He says that he'll be listening to the show on the ride.
All right.
Hell yeah.
We'll have a safe drive, man.
That's the one thing that sucks about it doesn't suck about having a car like that, but it's just like you want it to be your daily driver, like you would. Like I'm pretty sure if like didn't do that much wear and tear on your car, you would drive your lowrider every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, like but it's the fact that anything could mess up that paint job.
If all that's
Yeah,
if
That's
all-
the thing. That
yeah.
Yeah, see, like you don't want like that's the paint job is a work of art, and like
Damn.
a little rock comes out of a truck. or
If-
something.
if
That's all I
everything-
be thinking about.
if everything is original and clean, like you ain't swapped out the engine or none of that stuff, yeah, you want to put you don't want to put a lot of miles on it.
Right.
If you reflip the engine and all that, then enjoy.
Correct. Yeah. If it ain't all original,
Yeah.
it don't matter.
Yeah,
Because I can get another whatever it is.
true that.
All right.
I told you,
next.
Chris.
All right.
THC infused toilet. What the hell you
Oh,
want?
Yeah.
Oh, to calm your ass.
To calm your ass down.
Is that a joke or does it really like relax your sphincter?
It's not real.
I mean, no, it's just
So you shit
that's like
quicker.
a meme.
I don't think it's real.
I would imagine
That's
that
funny though.
someone is going to try to do this at some point. We got THC infused toilet paper.
What does that do? Kill bacteria?
No.
Get your ass high.
Medicates it.
Get your ass high.
We going to get your ass.
Get your ass high. Good one, dude.
Yeah, this was sent by DJ Tickles, and he says, here's that THC toilet paper for E-Zone to help calm his ass down.
It says so strong and exorbitant, you're shit.
That's for all the.
That's pretty good.
That's
That
for
is a good one. That's brilliant.
That's for all the people that eat ass.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
They could calm their ass down before.
Oh, man. Okay.
Medicated ass.
This next one is from Fernando.
Fernando Hillbilly?
Well, you never
Oh.
specified the name.
Because doesn't he live by a river?
Very nice.
Beautiful.
It is from the river, and he says, Lake Tahoe, Levy.
There you go.
Whoa, that
Whoa.
bolts.
Hey, listen, tell him he needs to go right over there where that water's coming down. Because I done seen 5 reports of after all this flooding, there's so much gold coming down in the mountains.
Really?
That's in Lake
Oh,
Tahoe.
yeah.
Really?
So much gold coming in. They say anytime you got it coming down like that, they said just go out there. He'll get some guaranteed.
Yeah, look at that river.
Because there
Wow.
ain't, you know what? Because there ain't been that kind of
Exactly.
water rushing through there in
Exactly.
a long
And it's
time.
deep now, and
Yeah.
all this shit is coming from deep.
And it's loose too.
loose.
Yeah.
They just showed on the news like 35 people got coming up going all kinds of gold. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right on.
I was
Fernando.
like, oh, are they twins?
Find some gold, baby. Find some gold.
They kind of do look like twins, though.
They do look alike.
The dog has a mustache, too, though.
Well,
Look
you
at
know
him.
they say that
Your dog looks like you,
Oh,
right?
that's what
Dogs.
they doing. That's how the picture should have been right there.
The dog has a
That
mustache,
should
too,
have been
though.
the picture.
He need the shades,
And
though.
they
He
shoulda-
need the shades. Put the shades on.
Put some shade. Hey, can you put some shades on the dog and darken his mustache?
Some mascara on his mustache.
I guarantee if you put, there you go. Ah!
for us.
Good.
That was
That was
good.
great.
That was good.
That was good. It looked just like him, though.
Our imagination was fulfilled at that point. All
All right, this next one is from Flow72. Took my youngest son to see Wiz about a month and a half ago.
I took him to see Wiz Khalifa.
Nice.
Let's see who that in the middle.
Straight photo bomb the shot.
I know, drunk as
like,
fuck.
what,
Oh, anything.
Twisted.
Twisted.
But
Just took a dab.
She twisted.
She took a dab
Are you taking a picture of me?
and then intruded on the father.
Take a fucking picture of me.
He looks like the kind of dad. He looks like the kind of dad that goes to the coffee shop at the tattoo shop too. You know.
Nice.
All right, that's cool. That's a cool moment.
That's
That
dope.
was,
Wiz
that was a
Khalifa
great
show.
picture.
Yeah,
Even down to the photo bomber.
even though the photo bomber was.
No,
in
the photo bomber added to it though.
yeah, little flavor.
Right.
Right. This next one is from Ghost. About to go
Yeah.
smoke on some old school Girl Scout cookies.
Nice. Looks like a club. You could hit somebody in the head with that thing, Mike.
That looks like a good twist to me. I don't know.
It's a decent twist, yeah.
That's beautiful. Don't say decent. That's perfect, sir. Send it to me.
It is not perfect.
Pretty dope rolling
Well,
tray.
it depends on.
That's perfect. Send it to me.
It depends on the style of joint you're trying to roll. You know what I mean? But
All I care about is the smoke.
that'll smoke. Right?
I don't know nothing about none of that shit. I just know about smoke.
Yeah.
And really, that's all that counts.
Yeah. But I don't know. There is one weed that I've been looking for my entire life.
Which one is that?
Oh,
Oh,
all I can tell you is this.
Haze.
I don't know. All I know is I was at some event, and every now and then, just like recently, I was there, and I'm doing, hey, Miguel, can I get a picture? Can I get a shout out? And I was like, he said, hey, man, here. And the guy said, what's this? And it was like a bag of weed about this big, you know, whatever,
Yeah.
however much that is. And I was like, how much you want for this? He said, no, it's my gift to you. I was like, really? He goes, yeah. Then I got that, and I had it in another bag with everybody else who gave me some shit. And when I take that weed, and this is what I've been looking for my whole life, I promise you to God, if y'all smoke one of these joints, you're going to be funnier, quicker, and come up with more shit than you have ever thought you could possibly do.
Of course.
And it's only that does. And I saved it, and I kept putting a little bit in these joints. And every time I go out, you have the most time, and every single time I've been on on one, I was like, everybody's like, oh my God, dude, oh my God. And I even be saying it inside, and I'm like, I don't know where it comes from. It's only this, but it's called laugh. It makes you laugh. And I wish to God I knew who it was that gave it to me.
You don't remember the name of the strain?
It wasn't in a bag. It wasn't
Right.
it was just something.
It was just in a bag.
Yeah. Damn, and I'm so mad.
It's crazy because some weed
Because
makes
if
you
I found
activate.
that, if he said I got 30 pounds in the car, I would have bought them and not sold and smoked every one of them for just me. I would have bought them right down the spot and kept them in my closet for me.
That's some weed activates people like that. You know what
No,
I mean?
it's just one certain kind. Because every time I smoke weed, every weed I get, I'm looking for that. And if I find it, that's all I'll ever smoke again. Every weed I get, I'm only looking for that for the last 35 years.
How many dispensaries have you been to?
1,000.
You still remember the flavor though?
I don't remember anything about it except it makes me fucking laugh all day long. I'm crying, my shirt's wet. And if I go somewhere, it's every fucking thing is so on hit.
You were
Perfect.
here in LA, right?
Yeah.
I think we smoking that shit right now.
You know what?
agree.
I you know something? It might be because we're having a fucking good time.
Yeah.
Hey, can you curse?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Word up.
Bring it.
It's an adult show.
Like
not
20 minutes
kids.
left in the show.
It's for adults.
Adult.
We did a disclaimer.
Yeah, like after it's like 30 minutes.
curse you had.
Yeah, like it's like, bro, it's like so bitchin' late.
No, we are good.
At the 30 curse you had.
Amazing.
we got our counter on right now, and we're about 34.
Okay.
All right. What else you got, Ray?
This last one is from Ghost Dog.
you
from
got
the
your-
members page.
Oh, all right.
Oh, hell
Got the prescription box. All right.
What that is?
That's our prescription box that we have available on the site right there. It's got our, the Dr. Greenthumb Funko, some pins, some funky field tips.
Yeah, y'all better get that shit.
Yeah, all that. It's available at www.brealtv.
And check this out. I got something to tell you. Listen, we're gonna those right now, but we're gonna put a promotion inside one of these. You got to go there and get it because inside one of these, we are doing Joanna Man 2 this year.
Oh,
Everybody already knows that it's been announced. I'm directing this one. Inside one of these is going to be a walk-on role for somebody. You heard it from me right here.
Damn.
Nice.
you want to roll?
Jump on that.
Hell yeah. Instead of rolling a
We're
joint,
gonna
catch a
work
roll.
on that. We'll work on that.
Let's do that.
We'll work on that.
Totally down.
Done.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Done.
We want to thank you for the submissions. Keep them coming to brealtvcontest@gmail.com, and we will put them on. Now we're going to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all in the live chat on all platforms. If you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we want to hear it.
Hello?
Who is it?
I know you in there, Miguel. Open up.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Oh, Tommy boy.
Let's do this. Let's pull up today's stuff.
All right.
Here.
Who is number one?
Number one, we got Antoine 45 says, well, he asked, is there really a Joanna Man Part 2 coming?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Tell him to check
earlier.
TMZ. Yes. Yes, it is. We're working. Matter of fact, it's so funny that you say that because I just got this script today. So I have to go back and read the script for the first time today.
When you got that, did you think it was going to hit like it hit?
Absolutely not. Nobody did. And it's so funny because a friend of mine went to the airport. He's like, God damn, what the hell did this movie? This movie came out in 2006. If I go to the airport anywhere around the freaking world, it's like, Joanna Man, oh, Joanna Man. You would think it came out Friday.
Yeah. It's like one of those cult classics.
And you think it came out freaking Friday. I got video of me walking there. I love you, Joanna Man, everywhere. Oh, this black lady come up to me and she goes, hey, will you to me? Come here. What? I said, what? She says, Joanna Man. And she calls her mother in Africa. I mean, people I never even think. Chinese lady, people German. Oh, you the guy, Joanna Man, everywhere, every race.
You ever seen your movie like with a different language?
Oh, all of them.
It's
Yeah,
funny,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
That's
it is.
crazy.
It really is.
That's got to be crazy.
It is. And yeah.
Hey, Joanna Man was the first trans basketball player.
Yeah. But here's the thing: Joanna Man was the only person who did trans to try to get some pussy.
That too.
That's why Joanna Man dressed up to try to get some to get with the girls.
Yeah, that was a crazy flick, man. It was funny as hell too.
And it was hard as hell, dude.
I bet it was
so hard. The hardest thing was trying to figure out a voice, because I had to go to me and Vivica to a USC and do basketball training every morning from 6 o'clock
Have to
to
know
9.
some moves. Right?
And yeah, all that stuff. No, not just the moves, all the real stuff. Because I'm shooting like this. Nope. And when your ball shoot, every time you shoot, your hand still must fit under here, so you're shooting with your fingers. Your feet got to be exactly like that. Exactly like that. Anything else, you're not going to make it. That, nothing else. This one in front, it has to be one in the middle of the other one.
Right.
That's how your feet must be. And your hand must come straight out. This hand every time you see a shot go in, this hand's going to be open. If this hand is like this, it's going to fall to the left. If that hand is straight open,
so they
this house, and all of this stuff, you got to remember.
They tightened up all the techniques so you could look real on it.
Right, exactly.
Damn.
And then they'll throw the ball to you over here. You got to catch it. And then you shoot. Oh, shit, my feet. You worried about your feet. Look at your hand. Ah, shoot. Then you go over there. You go, stop. And you got this right. Look at your feet. It's so tiring. I threw up a couple of times. Not that I couldn't. It wasn't about the exercise, trying to think and do that at the same time. So that was for 3 months. But the hardest part was, I said, the only way this is going to be real, I'm trying to get a girl. So the only way this is going to be real, I can't sound like a transvestite. It has to sound real. So for 3 months, I'm going through every day. Hey, trying to do all these different voices that didn't sound like a transvestite. I just, that was the hardest thing. So I couldn't get it.
Yeah, you didn't want to sound like, how you doing?
Right, exactly. So because the movie wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So I go, you know what? I'm just gonna do whatever I come up with the first time. I'm gonna stick with that the whole time, and hopefully it'll work. It'll grow on people.
That's funny.
So we get to Charlotte. I fly to Charlotte because we shot in Charlotte, and I'm there early because it's a 3-hour makeup job. It's got one little light on the trailer, and we get ready to shoot. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just like worried. And the lady starts, and I'm just going, God, I hope this works. God, I hope it works. And the next thing I know, this girl comes in and goes, excuse me, would you like some sweet tea?
There it was.
I was like, that's it. That's it. All I got to do is make a country. You never know if I put a country swing on it. Oh, my God. I got up and she was like, what? I was like, gave her a kiss. I was like so happy. And that's how I got
that. Was it. Salute to her and salute to seeing it.
Yeah.
For you seeing it.
It was her hearing it. It was like, hey, could you like some sweet tea? As soon as I heard it, I was like, oh my, all that worrying. And I swear to God,
Just
there were times I didn't
throw a little
sleep.
country accent. That's
Right.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
All right.
All right. We got one from Marbell. What's up, Marbell?
What's up, Mama? What's up, Mama?
He says a jabroni-free episode and keep it crippin', y'all. I'm sorry, B. I had to say it.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
I'm neutral, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, we love everybody.
Yes.
We love
we good.
every single, but God bless
sir.
all,
Yo,
everybody.
He also sent another super chat, and I'll just read that one. I'll take the role and have Colton be my sitch.
Oh,
I know.
damn.
I know.
Colton ain't even here to defend himself.
Yeah, you know he's
I'll give you his number, Marbell.
he's in the county. He's not available for comment.
Is that shit you was talking about?
This is
Hell
good.
yeah.
This is good.
This next one is from Alex 2liter665. What's good, B? First time watching your live stream. Whoop whoop.
Word up. Thank you very much, man.
Cheers.
Thank you for
Cheers.
joining us. Much love to you. Join us again. We do this Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern on the start.
And tell your friends.
And tell your friends.
All of them.
Share it out.
Next one is from Stony Crow. Bro was dope in the film Life. Him and Bernie Mac, Django Lang.
Jangle leg, jangle leg.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you some
What
stories.
was that set like?
Oh my God, I'm glad you're. It was, dude. It was so much fun. You remember that little house we were all in?
Yeah.
When you weren't doing your scene, you'd be like this, because you hear them over there just laughing and having such a good time. You just couldn't wait. Okay, good. Now y'all got a scene. You run over there, and they were in there having such a good time. And the scene with, remember he held the baby up and he looked at see who was the baby.
Yeah.
And that scene, it was no dialogue. It was just him going by, and there was nothing. And then he got to and there, Eddie said, "You know what? Everybody just come up with something to say. All right." Whenever we're gonna just when we come up to baby, come up and say anything you want. So everything we said, we just said out that we just came up with.
It was like an ad lib.
And they started. Remember when they got to Bernie Mac, and Bernie Mac said, "I'm the pappy." The whole line fell and hit the floor, and we had to start and do it again. We had to do it all over again. He said, "I'm the pappy," and we do it. And there was so many times we had to stop and do it again.
Wow.
And another little tidbit. You remember at the end when I died, when Biscuit died? When I said, you know, my mom, I don't want to go home, all that stuff like that. None of that was in the script.
Damn.
Wow.
Remember how the big guy,
Damn.
when he started walking and did like this, look, and he looked back and he faded out? That's how they did. They had me just running and fading out. And then I went to the director. I'm like, hey, wait, whoa. Look, that's how I'm going to look. He said, Miguel, what are you talking about? I'm like, you can't just get rid of me like that. He's like, what do you mean, Miguel? I said, listen, we got to come up with some reason for him to be running across the gun. He said, Miguel, listen to me. I'm not a writer, okay? This is something you should have said a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And you saying it right now? I mean, how do we know why you're running? He said, I'll tell you what. Yeah, let's go. And I was like, okay, let's go. And he brought the camera over. And he said, shit, let's just roll with it. Let's go. All of that speech was ad-lib.
Wow.
Wow.
And when I pull out the paper, this is my mama letter that was the call sheet. We made her. Eddie just rolled with it.
Wow.
Eddie just rolled with it. Hey, man, what you talking about? That shit wasn't in the
That's
script.
genius work right there.
Yeah, we just rolled with it.
That was that like the funniest, like, you know, like let's just say you guys weren't shooting in the moment. Was it like the funniest offset type of
in history.
Yeah. I would imagine because
In
like the
history.
people you had like on that set was crazy.
Oh my God. And they messed up because if they would have just they could have sold just the outtakes because there were so many scenes, like I said, where we bust up and had to start over again. They just saw the funny of the finished. But if they'd had all of those other ones,
Oh yeah, if they had the outtakes to everything, because
it could sell right now on Netflix.
Some behind the scenes shit.
it had everybody who was hitting in that movie.
Oh,
Dude.
man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was crazy.
Hey, but a lot of people died though.
Yeah,
Rick James. What's the singer? Heavyweight, overweight lover.
oh
Heavy D?
yeah,
Heavy D.
Heavy D.
Rick James, Heavy D, Bernie Mac,
yeah, burn.
Rick James,
Yep.
Rick James, somebody else too.
It was it was old boy that was
Oh, the director.
yeah,
The director.
and the other other dude from Chicago. He was going right around the time of Bernie Mac, but he was big. Bebe Kid.
Robin Harris.
Robin
Yes,
Harris.
yes.
Robin Harris. Yeah, one of my favorites. Yeah, he's amazing.
What's up, C?
Word up. All right, rest in peace, all
Yes,
those
rest in peace.
legends.
Great legends, great people, great time. It was fun, and like I said, that was one of the most fun I've ever had on the set. Like I said, we were, and like I said, like you remember on a normal set, you know, right now, and we were waiting on everybody to get ready, and we'd be here talking and coming up with the fun. Now I can't wait. We'd be coming up with the funniest shit and laughing and stuff. Those were the best times. Like we have 20 minutes. Okay, all right, we got 20 minutes before the next setup. We don't have to change.
It was like the
Hey, we had to change wardrobes. We ain't had to go back to makeup again because we were just there. All right, so we'd go in that room and baby, we played cards. You know, we played horseshoes for money. Remember that big horseshoe thing out in the back? We played horseshoes for money.
Wow.
Everybody was talking shit when they lost. Charles Barkley. I'm sorry. What's his name? I can't think of his name. I'll think of it in a minute. He played for Sacramento. Took us all out.
Chris Webber.
No. The big one.
Vlade.
No.
Kareem?
No, hold on. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, he took us out because he was playing in Sacramento. That's where we shot some stuff in Sacramento when we were doing the tracking and all of that stuff we shot in Sacramento. So he took us all out. Then he took us to a strip joint. That was the first time I'd been into a strip joint. I fell in love with a stripper.
Right.
And then I went outside on the sidewalk.
Just like the song.
I was outside on the sidewalk crying because she danced with somebody else while I went to get some money.
Was it
I
Tim
didn't
Duncan?
know. Huh?
Was it Tim Duncan?
No, I thought.
No.
No.
You said the Spurs, right?
No. Sacramento Kings.
Oh,
Sacramento
Kings.
Kings.
Oh, sorry.
So anyway,
Wrong team.
And then he took us to play poker, and we all sitting around playing poker. And I mean, we was playing like thousands. There was about 10 of us, and he won everybody money and gave it back.
Well, that's cool.
And we start again. He won everybody money, gave it back at least 5 times.
Damn.
Wow.
Then at the end, he goes, "All right, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I know how to read cards. That shit is real."
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Hey, they have people that watch people to come into Vegas to make sure they got their eyeballs on those people because they know that they count cards.
Yeah, but it's real, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It's real. I'm like, dude, how is the fuck you keep beating everybody and giving them their money back? And then he told us at the end. So what is? I'm like, what is this counting cards? Maybe I need to learn that.
It's hard, bro.
It's gotta be.
If you got multiple decks, yeah, it's tough.
It's got, dude. This dude really can do it.
It's an art. You gotta learn
There
it,
you go.
but it's an art.
It's math too, bro.
And that
Math.
It's the art of math.
the art of math. That's 1,000 right there.
That's the name of a movie.
All right, what else you got?
All right, we got Luis Romero. Have y'all ever tried Flor de Cana?
Florida.
What is that, like rum?
What the fuck is that?
Cane flower.
Cane
I
flower.
don't know. Sounds like a liquor.
Oh yeah, it is.
It is a liquor.
Yeah, I think it's a
Sugar cane.
It's a rum from sugar cane. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't tried it. But drop it by. Send it in.
I have. It's very good.
I've had it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Is
But
it
yeah,
good?
drop it by.
Yeah, drop it by. Send it in, guys.
Yeah, come
drop
on.
it by. Right. Yeah, drop it by, send it in. We'll pull it out right here. Everything we get, we're gonna bring it here and we're gonna open it up. When we see drop it by on the thing, we know what it is. And we're gonna open today. We're gonna open up a couple of drop it buys. Every show we're gonna open up one. And you know what I'm saying?
Drop it.
I love that shit.
Yeah. Drop the shit by. Just sending your shit in. One of us to give you some free ass shit.
Next.
All right, we got Sugar Shane. Another question. Any stories about the return of the living dead? That movie was such a cult following. One of my favorites as well.
That was one of the best times too because that was the second movie I think I did. Friday 13th was first and Return of the Living Dead was second.
You were in 2 cult classics, right?
Yeah.
Like you've been in cult classics, not just 2. You've been in
And
a lot.
Well, let me tell you something about Return. All I know is the girl that I'm still good friends with all of them. Linnea Quigley, who was naked throughout the whole movie.
Damn.
You always got to have that.
Notice when she goes naked, from the point she goes naked, I grabbing her by her hand, leading her through the
Hell yeah.
Most people don't get that. That wasn't in the movie. That was not in the movie. I had no point, was nowhere in the script where I'm supposed to be grabbing her leading. We were supposed to be just running. From the time she went naked, you know, every time we go, I'm grabbing her, leading her through the movie. Like, it became the thing. And
Take your shirt off.
but when she first took her clothes off, I couldn't believe that, you know, you could get naked like that and we all right here like this. I thought they covered it up. And I was like this. Dude, she was fine as hell, and she didn't care. She'd sit there with everything just right all out while we having lunch, with a robe on just all out, and then just sitting there like that. I couldn't do nothing but look. It was professional.
She was in the moment.
She was always in the moment. Always in the moment. Always. That's why she's probably done 290 million horror movies still to this day.
Damn. That's a lot of work.
Still to this day, she's really sought out.
Hey, horror movies show the most pussy and titties. I'll tell you that much.
And they get away with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I got killed taking a shit.
There you go.
Remember Friday 13 part 5.
Part 5.
They shitted on you.
But they do, like, bro, because
That
it's
shit
like
killed me, man.
I gotta rewatch.
when
all
somebody
of them.
gets killed, especially in like all those scenes, like it has to be realistic. Where it's like some clothes is gonna get ripped, so you can get some murder titties. You know what I mean?
Straight.
That's dark. All right.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I've seen a couple horror movies. I don't like them too much, but whenever I see them, I try to look at it from the from the director's point of view. I was like, yeah, it has to be realistic. If somebody gets stabbed, some murder titties got to come out.
Got it.
You would have phrased it like that.
I've done a lot of horror movies. I even got killed by Leprechaun. I did a Leprechaun.
Yeah, you did the leprechaun
tight.
too, man.
Leprechaun in space.
Oh my God.
Classic.
Oh, that's the jumping the shark one.
Wait, didn't I live?
Why?
Oh, Leprechaun in space. I lived. I was only one of the wanted to live the whole thing that lived.
Oh, nice.
Me, three of us lived.
You got to live.
Out of about 15.
Leprechaun was real
Right.
jerk, huh? He was like,
I hated Leprechaun, dude.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
kind of an asshole.
He scared me the most.
But not in
He
real
scared-
life.
He scared you the most.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, just because he seemed realistic. Like he seemed like somebody you could run into on Skid Row.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
At any given moment.
That would have been his hangout.
Yeah, like
Might be
You're
there
right.
right
That
now.
would have been his.
Might be over there right now.
All right. We got Rusty Shackelford. He's saying Street Fighter is a classic. Holy shit, you were in Street Fighter.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was. I played DJ the Kickbox.
That's
we
right.
shot that in Australia for 6 months.
the real life one with Van Damme.
Yes, sir.
I gotta rewatch that. I didn't catch
Yeah.
that. I watched that in a while.
What
That
was
was
that?
awesome.
What was
man.
that like? That had
It
to
was
be-
amazing, dude. We were in Australia and at the Warner Brothers studio and it wasn't like Warner Brothers was until then. The Warner Brothers was just the studio used to put up the money. Warner Brothers was the studio. Capcom, the Chinese company that made zillions and gazillions of dollars on all the games, they said, "Look, we're gonna put up the money. We're gonna do this shit." So they put up all hundreds of millions of dollars. They had us in a place that the same size as the W. Ritz Carlton here, the penthouse.
right.
It was a building that billionaire rich Chinese people in China use for vacation. And they cannot lease them out. I don't care if nobody can go in there unless they make $1 million and they are Chinese.
Yeah.
Period. Let us
I
stay
didn't know
empty.
Capcom was Chinese. I
Yeah.
thought it was
Japanese. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Japanese. Sorry,
Yeah.
Japanese. He's right.
Pokemon money.
He's right. Japanese.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
He's only
Right.
scared.
And they couldn't even go. And we had the entire 35,000 square foot. Each one of us. They had a limousine waiting wherever we go. Each had a bodyguard on another floor body. Each had a square everywhere we go. They gave us everything.
Yens.
that yen be stretching.
And it was
Yeah.
freaking awesome. Be over there, man. And they paid us. And then, there's the video game we also had to go. And they give us another $100,000.
Oh, Japanese
Yeah, the
people
video
love
game-
to pay people. They love to pay.
and they pay too.
And they
I
pay.
think-
Yeah.
I think
It was a really, really amazing experience doing that film.
Was it for Dreamcast, if I'm not mistaken, or what? Like I think it was.
Capcom.
No, I'm saying like the when the video game came out from the movie, and I remember like they made it for certain consoles, and that
No,
was
but
when-
it was for PlayStation 2.
Yeah, okay, so it was one of those two, but I remember playing it, and I was just like, my cousin was like, it's not like the one you think, and it was like
No.
the real.
Because it's really us
yeah,
in
it
it.
was really you guys.
It's
in
really
it.
me in it. It's really me in the game.
That's tight.
You can play with
And,
them as a
listen to me.
character.
They paid us $100,000. We said, well, $100,000 to do what? They said they want you to be in the video. Go, hell yeah. And this is back in the 80s. What the fuck? Hell yeah. So then they said, okay, but you have to work out for a month. Wait, what?
I would
Yeah,
start
okay.
right then and there.
And you're gonna get 3 meals a day, but it's got to be prepared. You can't eat but what they bring. Okay. And they had us working out. And brother, look how skinny and puny I
ripped.
am, bro.
At that
I
point,
swear to
you was bigger.
You could have put what's his name, Claude Van Damme's head on my body and made my body white, and you wouldn't have known the difference. I have never looked like that before or since.
Wow.
Every single ab looked like they was chiseled in, and I was like, blown out everywhere. I was like, I was more in love with my body than anybody could have been.
What was that diet? What was that diet?
Yo, huh? Wait,
What was the diet?
there you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I wonder why they want to make us eat, but it was both.
It was the fuel.
And
for
then
your
they
body.
take it, and then they put oil on us, and then they put these little things on us all around, and the whole place was green. So when we had to kick, they would lift us up with wires and shit. We had to go through every single move. That's why it's really us in that video. You can get them
crazy.
online.
You can play with Van Damme in that game. It's the only Street Fighter
dope.
game you
That's
can
dope.
play with Van Damme.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I
And then
bought a
it was
copy in
just
Japan.
an awesome experience.
That's dope.
Awesome experience.
Yes.
And they love blacks over there. I don't know if you ever heard. I'd heard that my whole life, but it was something that you've
But
never.
in Japan?
No, it was in
Australia.
Australia. It's like something you can own. I couldn't, if I went off, it wouldn't even be enough.
That's where you filmed it.
Because this happened to me over 100 times in the 6 months I was there. Standing at a McDonald's. Whoa. And everybody's like this. Whoa, hold on, whoa. Every single time, somewhere you go, can I get, whoa. And everybody walking up to you, rubbing your skin, touching your face. I'm like, whoa. I swear on my life.
Australia is far as fuck.
They love, they worship. It's like, I never seen anything like it.
That's crazy.
I came by the club, a girl goes, oh shit, right in the mouth, running away to her friends, made a little bed or something. Everywhere you go.
Hey, that's not
And
a
the
bad thing.
sweetest, nicest, kindest people you ever met in your life.
Yeah, they are.
Now
nice
you can you be like this, man, what the fuck wrong with the taxi? Why? And then I go, oh, no worries. That's the number one word, no worries. I don't care what you say, what you do, you cannot upset them at all. Even if they're wrong, they're just gonna say, no worries. No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it over there.
Yeah, it's really relaxed.
Beautiful people.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, what's next?
What's next? Wendy Mangana. I was introduced to the Dr. Greenthumb show by my boyfriend who passed away 2 weeks ago.
Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
35 years young, and I will continue to watch you guys. Thank you for the memories. R.I.P. David. Bubba.
Well, thank you, and we send you prayers and condolences and healing vibes.
Yeah.
And we thank you. And his spirit's gonna be with you all the time.
Yeah, he's never, ever gonna leave you as long as he's in your memories and in your heart.
Yeah.
All right.
Rest in peace.
Condolences. Next one. Karina. Yo, B.
Yeah.
Bring Miguel back. Great
Of course.
show, Sam, y'all.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like you.
Karina's dope, though.
I like you, Karina.
She always brings us food, too.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Karina, where the food at? Karina.
She sends us.
Man.
She sends us things.
Hey, let me tell you.
Oh,
she-
Karina does. See, everybody else do what Karina do.
Pies and all kind of
Pies.
treats and
Oh, man.
bakeries. And
What?
These Canadian
Where's
snacks.
Karina located?
And I want to say thank you
Canada.
to Rosa and Ricky, and
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
for sending us something earlier. Thank you very much for that.
They sent you a cake, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
it's
And who
a
was that
birthday
again?
cake, a
Who was that
birthday
again?
It's our
Rosa.
friend
Rosa
Rosa.
and Ricky.
Rosa and Ricky. There you
Well,
go.
that's the profile name, but
Her and-
yeah.
Next time, Rosa, we're gonna give you a shout out to how people can reach you on your IG and that kind of stuff, or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw it in the.
Next
Word.
one from Jake Ryan. How was it working with Jamie Kennedy?
Oh, dude, I love working with Jamie.
Oh yeah.
I can't tell you that story. He'll get mad. But I love working with Jamie Kennedy. That was a fun project. I don't think we should have won the contest. Jamie, we did a movie together. I can't do him like that. I love Jamie. I can't tell you the story.
He's
about
gonna
Jamie.
come back.
I know.
He was on the show too. So
I know. I love Jamie. Listen, we were doing a movie together, and there was a really pretty girl on there, and she kind of hinted like, kind of something to Jamie, but I thought it was, professional. But Jamie was so in love with her. Jamie's so in love with her. He's so in love with her. And he had a big kissing scene toward the end of the movie with her. And he didn't get ready. So we get ready to shoot that scene, and we're just there. And everybody's just waiting and waiting and waiting. They goes, where's Jamie? Where's Jamie? She's there. Where? They said, Miguel, can you go check 5 so you can find Jamie? And I'm going, look at Jamie. And I go in the bathroom. He's in there brushing his tongue.
About to tongue her down.
That's what he thought.
I mean, I guess it would be a lot of pressure, right?
Wow.
And then she went. That's so funny. He was so in love.
That's pretty
Okay,
good.
sorry.
Right.
But I love Jamie Kitty. He's a good friend of mine. Love him. Always like me. Love to laugh, joke, and have a good time. All day long we hang. When I'm on the set, we'll hang occasionally with the actors. Like I used to be best friends with people I work with. My main best friend is Stan Foster, who was on tour duty. The second best friend is Terrence Howell, who was on Sparks that we shot for you. So every time I work with somebody, I connect. And Jamie is like that. He is just one of the nicest guys you will ever work, and really amazingly talented.
Yeah, he's cool people too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Malibu's most.
Malibu's most.
Yep.
All right, this last one is from Midwest Boxing. Salute to everyone, and Miguel, you're a fucking legend.
Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. I'm just hanging out with legends. That's how I get my juice from Be Real.
Yeah, we're hanging out with legends.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
right
I'm just here surviving on his vapors.
Hey, man, we want to thank everybody for your interactions and, the love and support that you give us throughout doing this show. All right, so we send it right back to you, and we
salute,
and we thank Miguel for coming through first of many times.
Yes, I'll be back, 100.
Yeah.
Hey, whenever they want me back, I'll be here. Period.
Give it up.
Tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
You got any shout outs you want to give?
No, I'm good. Yeah, follow me on M Nunez Jr. at IG. MNUNEZ JR. That's it.
Boom.
And keep watching the show, guys. I'm gonna be back. We got some good things coming, and we maybe have some really fun giveaways, which I'm going to talk to them about as soon as I get off the air, because I don't want y'all to hear about it. Anyway.
Absolutely. See.
Shout out to everyone here at the table. Thank you to everyone that hangs out with us every Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I got to say a very special happy 40th birthday to my little sister, Dina.
Happy birthday, Dina.
Yeah, that's right.
Happy birthday to you.
No, I was like, when you're getting old is when your younger sister and your little sister starts getting older too. So love you.
There it is.
And I hope you have a great day. And I can't wait to talk shit with you very soon in person.
And happy birthday from Joanna Man.
There you go.
And see you tomorrow on Twitch, 9 a.m. for Kitchen Sink Fridays. And today I'll be on the Usual Suspects sesh around 8 o'clock over on Ghost Boogie, Madcap, everyone, Jeff. And cycle easy.
Yo, shout out everybody on the chat. Shout out Miguel for coming through. The whole crew, B, Reezy, everybody here. But word, if you on the IG, follow me, psycholess.official. And it's Thursday, so we got the master mix about to set off. The turntables is ready. Me and Be Real about to blast off. Get ready.
Rah, rah.
Shout out to Miguel and everybody who tuned into the stream. Shout out to Dom Juan. Check out my podcast, The Morning Reel. It's on my website, morningshowfilms.co. I just put out the film Horror Line, so if you like animation, check it out.
Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody who tuned in yesterday to the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Tune in tonight. We have Mezcalito coming from East Los. Make sure you guys watch the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. If you want to watch the magical interview with the mentalist, Devante, make sure you guys subscribe to our Patreon. It's just $5. That episode was pretty crazy. There was some real magic shit going down on that episode. Also, save the date, June 10th. High and Hungry will be premiering this the first season of this year on BREALTV, so make sure you guys look forward to that. On the 10th, we will have 10 episodes coming for you guys. High and Hungry, some of the best places to eat in LA. And follow me at flavorsbyezone.com.
Yep.
Shit, I love that. High and Hungry. That's
Thank
fly
you.
as fuck.
You know, we say it all the time, manifest, right? Manifest positivity through your words, because words that you say to yourself are important. We tell you all the time, I can, I will, I'm doing. And I stand by that. Believe that you can do these things. Don't defeat yourself by the words that you say to yourself. You could be victorious. Swallow that.